we were gonna have her use her cipher.
Oh, this new area.
And so she's with her brother, and we split off. And
in that room?
Yeah, no, we teleported. Remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
well,
she's
you
gone.
didn't. You didn't teleport. They left before y'all left.
Oh,
yeah.
And then y'all walked using the.
We went to the vortex.
We
room.
should have just made her leave her cipher since she's never going to use it again.
Yeah, since I could have used my pill or I don't know, whatever.
Well, no, but this is the one that you could see what happened in the last year.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been incredible to use.
It could have been helpful.
And had I not reminded Mythar about that the other day, I fucking totally would have made him go write up some goddamn paperwork. But he's like, oh yeah, so it's not there no more. So now I don't have to fucking write anything up for that. All right, let me launch my stream.
Didn't intervene because of laziness again.
I would have just made something up on the spot if y'all had made her use it.
It broke.
All right, I'm just going live now, so just see.
I've been live.
Oh, hi, live.
But just recently,
I'm alive.
But just recently turned the mics on. And Squirrel, did you ever pick something for your upgrade?
No, I did not. I think I'm just gonna hold on for now, unless you think it's my advantage to do it now.
It's up to you. It depends on what you want to pick. Cause
I honestly didn't see anything I wanted. I mean, in all seriousness,
you can pick. You get 4 more points to put in any of the pools that you have, any combination that you want. That's one of the things you can pick.
All right, what page was that on? 26.
No,
not.
It's 20. On your character sheet in the notes.
Oh, god damn it!
Let's see, it is on page 23 of the core book.
23. Okay. I oddly enough flipped to 24 and didn't see it. I'm like, I thought it was on 20. Okay, so
very first thing you could pick is called increasing capabilities, where you get 4 extra points to add to any of your stat pools. Or you can pick moving towards perfection, which gives you 1 to any of your edges.
Yeah, but I don't really notice. The edge thing bothers me because unless you stack those over time, I just don't see the benefit of adding an edge point.
Well, it makes it 1 point cheaper to use effort. So yeah.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's over time.
Yeah, over time.
You go up to tier 6.
Yeah.
And you can pick that once every tier. So that's 6 extra points of edge that you can put wherever you want.
And the edge just means if I want to put effort, it's going to cost me 1 less effort to put in, right?
So
that could be powerful.
Yeah, so I think you can only put up to three points of edge in each pool.
Right, but the other thing too is, but if I'm going to roll effort, you can get a max of what? Only a couple, 2 or 3.
Let's see. I think that's another thing that you can get. Yeah, you can also get extra effort. You can increase. Yeah,
because my effort level is only 1 right now, right? Does effort go up with each level or no?
That's one of the things that you can purchase. I don't know if it goes up when you hit tier 2. It may. That may be per archetype, like Jack.
So if I go to tier 2, I wonder if the script. No, the script doesn't change the sheet any at all.
So yeah, we would have to look under like Jack and Glaive and all that, and read the description, what it says for going up to tier 2, whether or not it automatically gives you another one, or if you have to purchase that.
That's the player's guide, right?
Yeah, it's in both. But
let me look at the player's guide real quick. I don't mean to sacrifice the beginning of the stream just yet, but I was just content to wait for a minute.
It's shot to hell anyway.
This is good stuff. It's
So
information for
character
everyone.
type 16. Character types.
So
Glaive.
glaive.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking.
First tier effort is 1, so tier 2, what does it say?
First tier Jack. Second tier Jack. Skills. I can add a new trick of the trade. That's it.
It looks
You're
like it's
trained in
something,
one task of your choosing.
like it may be something that you just buy.
Yeah.
Index effort.
Oh, hello. Check this out. With me and my ropes, like, let's just use the example. With me and my ropes, the way I use them against the last dude, would that theoretically be considered an unarmed attack?
No.
More of a grapple?
Well, here,
I would say that's
but-
using a weapon, but like a blunt force weapon or something, maybe.
well, but there's a thing here, right? It's a skill. The trick of the trade is called no need for weapons. When you make an unarmed attack, such as a punch or a kick, it counts as a medium weapon instead of a light weapon.
Yeah,
I was just
the
wondering
rope would be a
maybe-
weapon, though.
Right. Well, yeah, but I wonder, would that fall into that category?
Like
I
Like you said,
wouldn't say
it
so,
would-
personally.
yeah, it'd be you're not using your hand or your feet. You're actually using a weapon.
Yeah.
More like
just
using,
asking.
more like using a whip.
Let's see here.
Yeah, like whip damage, maybe. I don't know if you, but that's like sonic boom damage.
The only other thing that I would want to do is add ward on tier 2. You have a shield of energy around you at all time that helps.
Yeah, well,
deflect
you got a
attacks,
long way
plus
to
one.
go before you get to tier 2. So
Oh.
you got to buy 3 more things. So that's 4 times
Oh.
3 points you got to get before you go up to tier 2.
Oh, I thought this was a tier 2.
No, you're
Wait,
buying one of 5 or 6 things to progress yourself towards leveling up to tier 2.
Oh, see, I didn't understand that. I thought this was the tier 2.
That page 22, you pick something from that list of things to spend your 4 points on.
Right.
And that'll be one of the 4 things you need to go towards tier 2. That's why I said look at your character sheet last time where it says advancement tier 1. You got those 4 spaces. Tier 1 advance number 1, tier 1 advance number 2, etc., etc.
Oh, I see.
So once you fill up all 4 of those with something from this list, then you progress to tier 2. Now you can't. One of the things you can pick to spend those 4 points on is a new skill,
Yeah, it is a skill.
but you don't have to get a skill. You can get 1 more extra point of effort, so you can use 2 levels of effort instead of just 1. You can get an extra point of edge to make it cheaper to use effort. You can get 4 points to put in whatever the 3 pools you want to put it in. You can reduce the cost of wearing armor. You can add 2 extra points to when you use your recovery row, so you get more health back.
Wait, where did you see that at?
It's on page 24.
Oh, I see. There's okay. I just assumed that big huge paragraph blurb was the end of the options. Oh yeah, select new trick of the trade.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Is skills and tricks of the trade completely different?
Yep. Skills skills are like you know how to swim. You
climbing, jumping.
You can climb, you can jump. You know about Numenera. You have an inability in problem solving. That's a reverse skill.
Alright, so
Like you're trained in sabotage. That's a skill.
I'm
And he
trying to.
didn't mean to say that innate. He meant inability, not
Yep.
innate ability.
I'm
Yep.
looking. Hang on. My tricks of the trade. So bash, hedge magic, pierce, practice in armor, skill with defense, trust, trained without armor. So practice. I don't have any armor on right now at all, do I?
No, because you take a hit to your pools.
Your
wear
speed.
armor. So 22, 23. Whatever.
Yeah, because this thing here says Jax can wear armor for a reasonable period of time without tiring and can compensate for slowed reaction from wearing armor. You can wear any kind of armor. You reduce the might pool cost per hour for wearing armor, and the speed pool reduction for wearing armor by 2.
Yeah, that's one of your tricks of the trade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that you can get. There's also page 24.
AI builder. Sorry about that.
You could spend
Hey,
4 points to reduce the cost of wearing armor. This option lowers the might cost by 1 and lowers the speed reduction by 1. It is kind of the same as trick of the trade.
Shit, that would make me kind of tanky compared to Ren's.
Oh, Ren get it automatically.
Oh, does
I've
it?
already got it.
He,
Yeah.
he
Fuck
already has
you
it.
then.
He already
I can-
has it for being a glaive.
Innate.
Suck a dick.
You'd be on par.
Yeah,
All right, so let me ask you this, Mythar. In your experience,
That's
My
not
vast,
sounding
No, hold
great
on.
experience.
in your experience with Numenera, playing a Jack and playing it the play style that I am, where I'm more, a little bit more distance conscious. I mean, I do use the rope a lot, and that's my gimmick, right? So
Here's the way I went as far as armor is concerned.
right.
I went with the there's a trick of the trade where dang it, I don't have access to that game
I'm
anymore, so I
looking at
can't
it
look
right-
it up. But there's one that makes you trained and without armor. So it
Yeah,
gives-
there's that one. It's called Train Without Armor. You are trained in speed defense action when not wearing armor. Enabler.
So you get
So what is?
you get a bonus to dodging attacks. Basically, you're trained in
Yeah.
dodging attacks. Makes it
when
harder.
not wearing your armor.
Makes it harder for people to hit you. And God, when that Gods of the Fall game I was playing, that was so useful for me. It saved my life so many times because
So throw
I
me
was-
an example where that might work.
that's
So I can.
let's see. I was playing on Gods of the Fall. I was playing basically was a Jack assassin style character. He couldn't. He wasn't very good at taking hits, but he was really good at dodging. So if he got hit, he was creamed, but he was a slippery motherfucker. He was dodging and weaving all over the place when people were trying to stab him.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
relying
But
on your
throw me a
movement or your speed
numerical.
instead of might.
Throw me a numerical reference of how that would work. Right. So it's like in the situation. Let's just say that when I jumped into, run behind him and throw the rope around his neck, right? When I did that, say I missed, and now I'm literally standing right next to him, and he turns to me and attacks. So what would that have actually benefited me?
So
It's like,
he was a level 5, so it would have
Right.
been a level 5 speed defense
okay,
to dodge it.
right?
And if you were trained in speed defense, that means it would knock it down to a level 4 difficulty.
Well, can I ask something about that before we move on to something else? Is there in a single turn, say if someone attacks you, say like I did with a sword or something like that, is there in that same single turn a chance for a person to roll a dodge or a block or anything like that in that same turn that someone's attacking?
So
So, like,
Basically-
say if see, like in the example that he gave with doing the rope thing, and he missed, is the bad guy's role in his?
Well, see,
you know,
the bad
he
guy,
didn't get a roll, right?
the bad guy, the bad guy or me never rolls. You're always doing the roll to see whether you hit or whether
Sure.
you avoid getting hit. So it's all just tied into the
Okay.
same thing. All tied
So
together.
if an NPC, a DM player attacks, then you automatically have the chance to either block or dodge.
Right. Whenever I have a NPC attack you, I tell you to roll this defense roll to see whether or not it hits you or you dodge.
Okay.
Now-
Cool.
If you want to
Okay.
attack, I have you roll to see whether or not you hit him or he dodges.
Now, so let's just go back to that one example. He was a tier 5, and
Yep.
defense roll would be a tier 4. In a roll 20, right? What would that change on the dice? So what would I need to have made?
Okay,
Because
so
I'm having a slight blank on how the dice rolls were working. As far as
a
I mean,
tier-
we're still not into this that much that I remember this on a day-to-day basis.
a difficulty 5 roll means that you have to roll 15 or greater
Okay.
on a 20-sided die to succeed.
Right.
Dropping it down to a difficulty 4 means you have to roll a 12 or higher. It's because it's the difficulty number times 3.
Okay. And then
Oh, the
what?
difficulty times 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I see. So then a tier 3 would be a 9 or higher.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
and then if you
Yeah,
wanted to
that'll be too.
use effort, that would drop it down another level from a tier
Stu-
4 to a tier 3.
Oh,
or
nice.
or
So
difficulty
it
3.
technically gives you another 3 points of chance.
So
Yeah.
let's just say here while I'm tier 1 ability, can I take this 4 times?
What ability?
The train without armor.
No, you can only take it once.
Take it once.
And it's the same thing for anything on that list on page 23, whatever it was. Those 4
Uh-huh.
things, those 5, 6 things you can buy. Each tier you can only purchase it once.
Okay.
So
Once
in
you-
order to
once-
get
once you-
bonuses stacking,
then-
you have to get something different.
Yeah, that's why there's 6 different things for you to pick, and you have 4 slots to fill. Once you get tier 2 and you get 4 experience points saved up, then let's say you're tier 1, you got 4 points like Squirrel does, and you want to get the extra edge. So you get an extra point of edge to put in any of the pools you want. You get another 4 points. You can't get that extra edge again. You can get something else on the list. Now,
Hey,
let's say
hold
you
on.
fill up
Right.
everything, you buy all 4 things, and now you tier 2 and you get another 4 points. Well, now you can buy that extra edge again. You can
Well,
do
so-
it once per tier.
And there's only how many tiers? 3?
6.
Oh, there's 6 tiers. Well, so in theory, you would only get 6 extra edges
Yeah.
total. So you could only really do, if you want to do in each pool, 2 in each pool.
And you don't feel pull up. You don't only fill
Unless, like with
pull up
me, I
twice.
started with edge on intellect, right? Because I've always had an edge in intellect.
Yeah, you get 1 point at tier 1 to put wherever you.
Okay. This is tricky. I think I'm gonna go with the dodge thing. The train without armor.
Very wise choice.
Okay,
least-
now
at least the way I look at it.
how do I
I
add
like-
that? Is that, since that's a defensive thing,
So, what you
that
do?
would go under
what
speed,
you would
right?
what you would first what you want to do is
I added it to my sheet.
I guess you
Under
could
the
put it.
advancement.
I guess you could put it there as trained without armor. I was gonna do extra trick of the trade, but yeah.
But how do we roll that? We just
so-
change it manually, right?
What you do is if you want to add it in the special
Hang on,
abilities section.
Hang on a second. iBuilder, it's not that bad. Trust me. It's way less ruly than D&D.
Yeah, he's just having a hard time wrapping his brain around it.
Yeah, it's because we're so new. We
Yeah.
we're learning how everything falls into play for this specific thing. This what we're doing right now literally covers like 2 pages in the manual. I'm not lying. That's
it's
2
small blurbs.
Whereas it's fucking D&D, you'd be like, here's chapter 3.
Well, you gotta get the
character
Monsters
advancement
Compendium
for
page.
this one thing, right? So this is not. Don't make it. It doesn't. It's not anywhere as bad as what I'm talking about on the thing. I just wanted to see examples of how the thing, since this is brand new to me and Petty, we don't have the experience to know how things would play out. It's just like any skill in any video game, where you don't know what it's going to do until you do it, and then you realize, fuck, I wish I hadn't never done that. I wish I'd have done something else.
Yep. It's
Like
best,
the experience
to get
card.
a full explanation now before you want to have regrets. So, if you want to, you can put under the special abilities section of your character sheet, write out train without armor, and then fill out the entire blurb of what it means. But basically, what you're going to do is under your speed skills section,
Yeah, I'm going to
add in a new skill and put it in as speed defense and make it T for trained, and that should.
So I just put trade without armor.
I would call it speed defense, because I'm gonna specifically have you roll for speed defense.
So I'm just gonna say speed defense -1, and then next time if I get at tier 2, I can just change it to speed defense -2.
No, that won't happen. You don't increase it.
Yeah, you would. I mean, at tier 2, if I'm rolling with 2 speed defenses,
does it
right?
specifically say that you can buy it more than once in description?
Well, that's a.
If it says,
Isn't that a? That's a trick of the trade. So I guess if it's not in the tier 2 trick of the trade, you can't.
I don't know if it would be listed twice. It may say something, an actual skill, about whether or not it can be taken. Some of them can be taken more than once. Some of them can't. If it can, well, what you would do is
it just says enabler. So I don't know what enabler. I can't remember what that means.
that means it doesn't cost points to.
Okay.
So if you can take it more than once, it would go from trained to specialized, and that would automatically the script should automatically add in it would automatically drop it 2 tiers.
Yeah, all right, cool. Now I got it in there, speed defense. All right, so we're good. So I need to reduce my XP to 0.
Yep.
And we still haven't updated our speed and intellect from the last thing and mites, right? So we're still at our values.
Yeah. Y'all took a couple of breathers, but you haven't rested for the day, so it hasn't reset.
Yeah, I'm at an hour right now.
Steal your cards.
Okay. Let it go. Let it go. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Did you steal them all? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you spent all 4 of them.
You can't have any of my cards.
Well, no, I was like, when I clicked it, it didn't go, but I guess they stacked on top of each other. I was like, well, this is not going away, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, so
you could just have somebody else build your character. In that case.
have someone else build your character.
Well, like iBuilder. So he was saying he's 100,000 years old. It seems really complicated. It's really not, 1. And 2, he could roll you a pre-gen character, and he'll just tell you what to do on the character.
Yeah, there's actually some of the adventure modules come with extra character sheets and pre-made characters in the back of them.
So you could actually play with us. We had a time to add another character.
Yep, we would love to have more people jump in.
Yep.
I've been advertising it.
Yep.
I may have someone to join in.
No, I'm talking about like all the variables are set on your sheet, iBuilder. Like the sheet would be filled out, like you could pick whatever weapons and stuff, but for the rest of it, it would be filled out. You wouldn't have to go through the micromanaging of dealing with the upgrades and shit like that unless you wanted to, right? So you could just a pre-gen character, and everything that he tells you to do is like, all right, what do you want to do? I want to attack. All right, well, roll this on your that, or roll this, or look at your ability and what does that do? Shit like that.
And you only have to click a button on the character sheet and it does it for you too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like if I was gonna roll initiative, I just rolled a fuck, man. I just wasted a roll. I rolled a 19. But yeah, so on the game, it shows up in here like your initiative roll initiative. But anyway, so getting back to the game, so limited chat interaction. That's gonna be the last time I do it. So sorry about that. Didn't mean it. We are ready to go, sir.
Alrighty.
Renz could have upgraded too if he had to just fucking wasted an experience point earlier.
Oh, did I? Do you think I did?
It's an
Save your
unknown.
ass.
Yeah, I saved my ass from getting a
saved your
free
ass.
experience.
I
was really terrified of that free experience that you saved me from.
I was just going to ensure that the fight kept going, so you killed the dude, so you would progress to the next stage of the adventure.
Fuck.
That was the main thing.
I'm good.
Because it seemed like y'all wanted to
Don't tell us that.
capture him and
Don't ever tell us shit like that. No matter how much we ask you, don't reveal your secrets. Okay, so anyway, here's the map.
Okay, so last
I'm good to go. If
time,
Friends is good to go.
last time y'all
Murdered a
confronted
bitch
and murdered a Bracelet,
with a rope.
and then you was contacted by a voice.
The Asgard. Yeah.
And lower down this sound
Yeah,
effects.
so they basically like I've been invited to something, and they've given us instructions on how to get there, and we rallied up, got what we needed to do. Like I still got this unknown cipher,
Yep.
the level 4 unknown cipher. I think you
And
said.
whenever you decide to use that, remind me that it's unknown. I'll have to scroll up and check my notes to remind myself what it does.
So have my deck.
So you killed a Bracelet, you rescued Shom, and Shom and Ivana, once you started talking about hearing voices and being freaked out, they said see ya, and they ran off
With our cipher.
with that cool cipher that you wanted to use. And then you decided to check out the Vortex room and had a brief confrontation with the Steel Angel, or the Angel of Steel, however you want to say it.
Nearly murdered us.
And yep, he didn't take too kindly to you interrupting his maintenance of the Vortex. And you decided to go ahead and check out that mental map that you received from the mysterious voice, and its invitation to join you, or join him. And I believe it said something that along the lines that if you come, then you get something really good.
Yeah. Hey, I would just like to point out that you appear to be missing an experience point or token.
I
Somehow.
noticed that. I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
I think that was one of my failed attempts to give one. It's okay. I can create another one.
Yeah. Okay. So we're here now. We've entered.
So you decided you were going to go to the transformation room.
What?
As the mental prodding
Oh, who's
told
doing?
you.
Friends, are you gonna document today? You documented today. I documented last time.
Oh, I suck at typing. It's gonna
Well, you
take me an hour then.
But what do you mean it's gonna take you an hour?
I type very slow.
Oh Jesus, fuck, man!
So
I gotta do it again. I guess I'm gonna have. Well, after my last story of
Mine's point form.
pedophilia, and okay, I guess I'll
your
do
crazy notes.
it. Yeah.
So it took you a couple
So-
hours of traversing twisty turny paths, and you have to make use of your glow globes that you have, because you're off the beaten path and there's no lights.
So you want me to reduce my glow globes?
No, I don't We'd have
Can
to
you
we'd have to
without
look.
surgery?
We'd have to look at the description of those. I don't know if they have like a limited power source or if they just they just work.
I had 2 of them, one for me and one for him, so that was pretty cool.
So you, after a long period of travel, at which point, if y'all wanted to, I think y'all had already used some of your stuff to get some of your points back. I don't know if all of you.
Yeah, we were on an hour wait.
Yeah.
So since it took so long, if y'all wanted to, y'all could use another one.
Fine, I will.
Because it was a couple hours.
Because I'm down to 14 might, man.
So the next one's going to be 10 hour.
Yep. That would be the all night. The all night rest for whenever you camp.
Now, remind me, what was the 1d6 plus 1? What was the plus 1 for?
That's
Or
just
did I
a,
get the plus?
that's just an extra. If you mouse over the number of the roll, it tells you the addition that it did. It rolled 1d6 plus 1. You got a 4 plus
Holy
1,
shit,
so
I
you
just
got
7
5
points.
So yeah. With Ren's, the die was 1 die 6 plus 1. He actually got a 4, but the plus 1 made it a 5.
Right, so I just got 7 points back, even though I don't. Can I give him some of my recovery roll?
No,
No, I got plenty.
but he could technically, if he wasn't unaffected by it and he was tier 2, he could drain you for some.
Oh yeah,
Since he's a vampire.
Now, since I rolled 7, can I increase my pool?
Nope.
I mean so I can only max out to my pool.
Yep.
Damn it! I should have taken those 4 things. I could have increased my might. By 4. That would have been awesome.
You arrive at the transformation room. If you look on the map that you should be on, you're in a little hallway that opens up into a open area.
Yep.
I don't see what y'all see, and that's what I don't like about the shadow thing, because I think I got the shadows turned on for this map, right? So you only see a glow.
Well, I see from my character. I see a globe of white light
up to
around our characters.
About like up to here or something.
No, well,
okay, so yeah, so as far as this goddamn map, it's so you move it one way and the whole goddamn thing is off the screen.
Yeah, their zoom is way too finicky.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in my case, if you look at my screen, you can see what I'm looking at.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this. I'm just going to turn that stuff off.
Yeah.
And we're just going to use some.
Well, you can still mask the characters, right? If you've got them pre-placed.
Because the way people use that to like have shadows going around the doors and stuff, you have to draw lines, extra lines all over on the map, and put little X's.
So what you're saying is you're lazy.
And squirrels. It is a lot of freaking work. It is a lot of freaking work.
So you don't want us to be immersive.
Look, I wasn't going to use maps at all, except for you lazy motherfuckers that can't imagine things in your mind, except for combat situations.
What?
Well, that hurt.
I never.
You just call me lazy?
You called me lazy.
Fuck it, I'm done.
You called me lazy.
I'm done.
I'm table flipping.
Yeah, exactly. Table flip.
Y'all called me lazy. I can't call y'all lazy.
If I could find a way to flip this goddamn Roll20 table, I would so do it.
See, I never played Dungeons and Dragons with miniatures and maps, unless we were having a combat situation.
Yeah, that's because it was the early 90s.
Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with the no things. I mean, we're gonna see the map eventually anyway. So if it's a creature, though, that's a different story, right? Obviously, we don't want to see things. Like, you'll just have to describe to us what we see.
Yeah, I got little tokens for the creatures when they need to
pop them up
out.
when they need to come out. Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, you're in this room, and
it's behind the curtain.
You can see straight ahead of you. This is a ramp, as it says, a ramp that goes up.
I got that.
So this is a solid wall. So you can't see anything around this wall.
Mm-hmm.
You see that it goes up to this big platform. So you
so
walk
we
in.
basically see up to the wall right there.
Yep, you walk in. And immediately on either side of you, these areas here,
I'm gonna assume those are like light fires or whatever. What do
there's
you
a
call 'em?
pair of golden
Braziers.
tripods that stand about as tall as a man.
Fuck me, man! Tripods, dude. I could so use this for my camera cipher. It's gonna be great. We're gonna take these. We're just gonna put them in our pocket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
They're man high. They're like 6 to 7 foot tall tripods.
Okay.
This ramp goes up to a 25-foot high platform
Holy shit!
that dominates the middle of this room. You can't see everything just yet from the hallway, but you can tell it's a very large, odd-shaped chamber. You can also get a glimpse of these areas right here in these alcoves.
But in a way, it kind of looks like an Idris.
And in these alcoves are 2 large yellow crystals mounted on marble stands.
Do they resonate with my oddly humming crystal?
No,
Oh, I still have no idea why I have it.
it just hums to you,
My crystal that hums.
and that's pretty much all y'all can see at the moment.
Nothing in here. I mean, people wise.
No, it's it has lights, so you can see in here. It's lit up.
All right, so let's put my
from light
balls away.
sources.
All
Let's
right.
put my balls away.
Yes,
Come
you
back
should
here,
always
bro.
keep your balls away. So yeah, there's illumination sources in the ceiling.
How tall is the ceiling? So obviously, if that ramp up goes up to a 25 foot, like if we look straight up from where we're at, how tall is it?
The ceiling is twice the height of the platforms.
Jesus fuck, man. That's the length of a rope and a grappling hook.
So what do you want to do?
Have we been instructed to do anything upon arriving here by the voices in my head?
It just said to go here. It didn't give you any other instructions other than you need to be dressed for the party, and it
Right,
told you
well-
to come here.
What now? Dressed for the party? Are you saying that specifically, like dressed for the party?
That's specifically what it said to you.
Does he have to wear like a dress?
Yeah. Did we actually dress for the party? Because I think we had this conversation, but we didn't actually do anything.
You get the feeling that coming here is going to help you get dressed for the party. That's why you needed to come here.
Okay.
So I take a peek around the 2 corners of the entrance there to make sure nothing's around the corner.
I
Okay,
just walk
move-
right in.
Move your character icon.
Don't
where-
fucking
where you
pussyfoot
go.
around. Grab your balls and move in.
I'm in.
So I was actually gonna stop here and look at these, and then come
Right.
over here and look at these and investigate them and see if I can determine anything from them with
Okay.
my
When
skills of let me see, what do I have? Knowledge that I am enable to use
so
somehow.
first go back to the tripod. You said you're gonna look at the tripods first, so go to the tripods.
For any ciphers or things, glyphs, hieroglyphs.
So you want to you can give a Numenera roll. It will be a level 8 difficulty.
Jesus Christ!
You have to roll a 24.
I think that covers it.
That'll work.
Actually, you're right. No, I'd had to beat a 24.
Yeah, that only
made
beats a
me
difficulty
wasted.
6.
You've made motherfucker.
Hey, if you wanted to, you could have used effort, which is about the only way you was
I could
gonna
have. Still couldn't have done it. That would have dropped it down to 21. I still wouldn't have beat it.
Well,
You're right.
train the Numenera drops it down one difficulty. Use an effort drops it down a different
Oh, you
difficulty.
son of a bitch! Now you bring this up.
there's multiple ways you can go to drop the difficulty, so it would be feasible.
Let's just say that I used an effort.
Let's not, because you didn't.
God damn it!
So anyway, it's a 6 foot tall golden and brass tripod, and you don't see anything really remarkable about it. It does have it doesn't seem to have any markings on it. The point of the tripod does have a clear crystal mounted on top of them. But
Is it pocketable?
It doesn't.
Don't you fucking think about it.
It's mounted in there pretty securely in a lattice work of gold and bronze. You can see pieces of the crystal coming out of the encasing, but it's in there pretty deep, pretty hard.
Whoa, phrasing.
So there's no pieces of gold that can snap off and fit into a pocket or anything.
No, it looks to be pretty sturdy.
Okay.
And it doesn't seem to have any power on it going through it. It seems to be inert.
Okay. Oh.
Wait. That's an interesting comment.
And so now you're gonna go check out the crystal in the alcove?
Sure. I just want to look at it. Is it pretty? You're pretty.
All right. So you same thing. You want to use your Numenera?
Oh no, I just want to look at it because I ain't racing another goddamn 20 just to find out that nope.
All right. So
doesn't matter.
This is a crystalline structure. It's tall enough that if you were to try to reach the top of it, you'd have to stand on your tippy toes and with your arms fully outstretched. It's pretty tall crystal. And I want both of you to give me a 1d6 roll.
1d6. Oh, nice.
Okay.
I don't know why that rolled as an attack, but whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you rolled as a...
Well, I used my macro. I guess I called it attack. I think that's what it was. Remember I set up all those little like roll d20, d8, d6, d100, d4, d10?
Yeah. So
I guess I called
you got a 5, right?
Yes.
And Ren's got a 6. All right. No. Allison, let's do you first.
Whoa, phrasing. With that deep and hard comment from earlier.
A small animal appears. Well, actually, it doesn't appear. It gets created. You'll see the crystal as you approach it.
It's an ethereal printer. Yes.
It powers. You get a hum as you approach it, and it lights up from the inside, and a focus of light coalesce at the tip, at the very top, and a beam shoots out next to you at your feet, and you see, like a 3D printer, something start being made, like molecule by molecule, until a small animal that looks like a hairy bird about the size of a chicken with 4 cat-like legs.
Joe Boo needs a sacrifice.
It just comes into being right next to you. Its hair is striped black and orange. It licks you with a long mammalian tongue.
Ew.
And then...
Do I get turned on by it?
That's up to you. And then it scoots. It shoots off for the entrance. It runs off.
So he just sampled my DNA. That's slicky bitch. Wait, did he lick an open part of my flesh, or just the
No, he
just the boot?
lit your boot.
Okay, boot licker, get out of here.
It's a chicken
And
bootlicker.
Chicken boot.
Rins, for you, same thing. The crystal comes to life. It hums. Beam of light
It's a hot babe.
coalesces at the top of it and shoots at you. And liquid begins to condense all over your body until you're completely coated in an orange syrupy mixture.
What the fuck?
It's
I just got jizzed on.
it's bitter, but not. It doesn't seem to be. It
Just
doesn't,
take it.
It doesn't
Just
seem.
take it in, man. Just take it all
doesn't
in.
seem to be poisonous,
I'm not gonna swallow.
and it's extremely sticky.
Oh,
gross.
come on.
And wait, what happened to him? I mean, how did he get...
It's not
spawned?
sweet like honey.
So, was there another animal? I missed that part. I
No,
was thinking
no
about
animal.
what-
No, this is what happened to
It
me.
just
I
happened.
rolled a 6.
Yep. He gets coated in an orange syrupy sticky mixture.
All right, well, hang
From
on.
head
Give me
to
a
toe.
second. Give me a second to document this. This is going to take some creativity.
Oh God.
So-
Oh
so in here-
goodness.
Let's just say that, for so far, I've got traveled to the transformation room, see a nondescript tripod, not Ren's, and
Jesus.
not Ren.
Oh. I
Let's see
I don't
here.
feel that there's any way of using this for any positives.
I pray for the future people that come across your journal.
Crystal room and a small.
What was that, Rins?
So I don't feel that this is any way like something that I could use for a positive thing. Like this is just plain annoying.
No, this is in essence being slimed by Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
You're just dripping with sticky
But I didn't say
Orangey.
what.
orangey goo.
Ren's looks at Crystal,
Oh god, my mouth. Ew.
and it's everywhere, dude. It's in your every crack, every crevice. Looks at opposite Crystal, and is instantly covered in ecto splooge. From head to toe in every
And
orifice.
it doesn't want to come off when you start wiping it. It's
Oh,
very
I was about
sticky
to
and
say, I want
gummy.
to start cleaning up.
alright, he beats it. It just won't come off.
Like a president dress or something.
Presidential dress, yeah,
Yeah.
nice. I spelled orifice wrong.
Jesus.
I'm not lying when I type this shit in. Hey, John Casual. Oh shit! I said I was gonna do limited chat interaction. Okay, so do I know this yet?
Actually, no, you can't see it from
Yeah, that's
the
what I
ramp.
thought. Because the ramp should probably be about my heights by now, right?
Yeah, it goes up to 25 foot, so yeah, it's kind of an incline.
And can he talk?
Yeah, you may hear him some sputtering and some hacking as he's trying to get it out of his eyes and clear his mouth.
Like, who thinks of this shit?
It's Numenera. It's weird.
Go get that licking chicken and clean me up.
Well, what are you on about over there? I don't. What the
Actually, since this happens around the same time, I will say that when the chicken Allison sees the little chicken thing go run off, it actually sniffs the air and comes and it starts licking and nibbling up the goo. But
Wonderful.
it's going to take a long time. So
It's like they always say, if you just relax, sit back, and let it happen.
All right, so here's what I put. The chicken then sniffs the air and heads over to Ren's and starts licking the goo on Ren's. It's not super effective.
Oh yes, it is.
So you're gonna kind of stick to the floor as you move
Kind of
around.
just sort of wait.
He can't do anything. He's just kind of stuck right there.
He can
I'm
move.
doing my best to clean up.
He can
Okay.
move it. He's going to be able to get a lot of it off, but he's going to be very sticky and orange tinged, like Donald Trump, for a while.
All right. Well, since I don't know what's going on, I'm just gonna say, hey, Renz, I'm gonna look up at this corner here.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
gonna
okay. I
push over
just
there.
got covered in goo, so I can't come see you. If 1 second.
You got covered in goo. What the fuck did you do over there, dude?
I just
know-
looked at the crystal. I got covered in goo. I got
all
some weird four-legged cat chicken licking me.
Cat chicken. Well, I turn around then and say, I'll come over and check it out. See what he's talking about.
All right, and you just see him look like he had a bucket of slime dumped on his head. And
So is this like the 100 layers of cum challenge, like
no,
that one chick did on YouTube?
no, and I don't really want to get into that. No, this
channel is rated mature.
This is
I was happy that I knew that it didn't exist up till now. So I was,
this is Nickelodeon.
Oh,
That's right.
And
wait,
and
but
the
your channel is
slime.
for mature adults.
I don't care
Mature
what the channel is for. I'm not getting into that.
Well, you put Renz into it. Jesus, make up your mind. You're so finicky.
I put Ren into Nickelodeon slime. I have nothing to do with whatever
and
you're
it's
doing.
orange, though, not green.
I look for cameras to see if we're on Nickelodeon.
Okay, so what do we want to do? I gotta clean up while I'm walking around, I guess.
So yeah, do we see anything that he could like take a shower with?
Nope. And
And you like in case of emergency, pull here levers.
unless you got extra rags or some sort of solvent that you can use to try
A
and clean.
solvent, not even water will work.
I
No.
have.
We'll
Crap.
try. Pull out. Y'all should have some canteens. I'm pretty sure you can try using
Well,
water.
Actually, of all things, I didn't mark a canteen on my list.
Well, it's an explorer's pack, isn't it?
Is it?
Maybe.
'Cause I don't have that.
Good point.
I'm looking at my.
Yeah, you had an Explorer pack, but instead of writing down Explorer's pack and then listing all the stuff in it, you just listed every single freaking item you had.
You're goddamn right,
in
because
your
I want to
equipment.
remember what I've got on me at all times. So I take one of the spikes out of the bag and scrape at
Okay.
it and see if any significant amount comes off.
I mean, you can get layers of it off, but it's kind of like taffy.
Hold on.
It-
I'm gonna get a torch.
Oh
What?
jeez. Oh jeez.
You're
So-
not getting no stinking torch.
So yeah, when you go to pull it off, it leaves like string cheese taffy. It leaves tendrils. You can take it off, then it's really hard to get off your hand or whatever you use to.
Right,
scrape
which
it
is
off.
why I use the spike in my
Yeah.
bag. So I'm gonna take that and -1 spike. Now I'm gonna get my matchsticks. I'm gonna light one and see if this is flammable.
No.
It's not flammable. Okay, so now I have 9 matchsticks.
Not sappy.
I had to know.
It'll light you up like a torch. Okay, go
Mm.
light the way, Renz.
No
Now-
kidding.
Now here's a question. Can he just take his clothes off?
Do I
he-
want to?
He could.
You've done it before.
He could, but it seeped him underneath his armor and everything, so he's sticky and coated no matter what he does.
Okay. I don't
you
know what
get-
to tell you, man. You're just kind of fucked.
He can spend about 30 minutes to an hour, and he can get off the most of it. But
Whoa.
he's still going to be sticky until
Yep.
it dries, and then maybe you can see about getting off. But like if you pull out water and try to wash it off, the water it's water repellent. It just
So it's hydrophobic.
flows right off it.
What?
It's hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic.
That's a word. It's a legit word, dude. It's like
Scared of water.
no, yeah, it repels water. So it's basically what what's that shit you put on your windshield?
Windshield wiper fluid.
No, the
Rain-X.
stuff yeah, Rain-X. It's basically
that.
like Rain-X, except in a goof.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the time to actually clean this stuff off my arm.
Why don't I let me go over here and look and see if we see anything that can help in this endeavor.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna go there. I'm cleaning up.
So going up there, you see a
Well, it's going to take you an hour, so
Yep.
might as well explore. So I'll kind of look around for you while you're working at it.
okay. So this thing right here is an extra platform, and
I see that.
It's got a spiral type staircase. Its top is wider than the base, the pole, with
How high does it go
lattice up to 25 feet. It's on par with this platform in the center.
All right. Well, I'm just going to kind of walk up it
Gonna go
and see
up.
if I can get a better view of what's going on up here.
Yeah,
without going
okay,
up there.
so you go walking up that platform, and
Uh-oh. Well, I don't have a bad
Rins?
feeling about this.
Rins, I want you to give me a intelligence check or some sort of perception check. You got any sort of perception skill? Otherwise, it's just a straight intelligence check.
I do not have any.
Intelligence? Yeah, that's obvious.
No bonuses, no intelligent skills, other than placating animals. Hey, can I placate this little dude?
Nice.
You could.
Oh, that's a great idea, Animal Tamer.
Yeah, I want him to lick me all day.
Oh,
Lick
jeez.
me
I mean an hour.
out.
I mean an hour. Okay, intelligence roll.
Yeah.
Just straight up intellect roll.
Yep. Okay. I'm
Got my max.
just wanted to see how much attention you were paying, other than trying to get that goo off of your gear.
Yeah, I'm
This
paying attention.
tripod behind you. You notice a flash of light come from it, from the crystal on top,
Ooh,
and
I fixate on the crystal.
You see it begins to exude long crystalline growths from that crystal top that quickly form into a circular lattice, and it
Like a geodesic dome type look?
it's kind of like a 3D printer type thing again. It starts building something that appears to be a globular snowflake about 4 feet across. And as soon as the snowflake is fully formed, it shoots off. Actually, let me pull out.
This happens when I get to the top or when I start walking up it?
When you start walking up it. Boom. Okay, so you see it start moving off. It shoots off this way. And Allison, when you get to by the time you get to the top of the platform.
And he didn't tell me any of this at all?
That's up to him.
Yeah, Renz.
I didn't know if you were in earshot or even knew what I was doing or looking. I don't even know if I could see you. There's a corner of the building in the
just for reference, you could have yelled. Like, what did you do?
You can't see him, but you see
fine,
it
I'll just tell him
off.
that the crystal made a snowflake come flying that direction.
It's too late now.
All right, well,
So,
I wasn't sure of the
so
angle.
as you're walking
Didn't know if he could hear
up
me.
the ramp, the ladder, whatever, the walkway, you hear Renz yell out, "Look out for the snowflake!"
I turn around and go, what the fuck is he talking about?
And you turn around and you see this large. Does it say how big it is? Yeah, it's a 4
You
foot,
said 4 foot tall?
4 foot across or 4 foot diameter snowflake. Comes crystalline snowflake come
So,
flying
all the way at the
your
top
face.
right now.
Yep.
Wild.
So it flew at my face.
It's attacking you, and I need you to make a speed defense at
Wow.
a
Dodge.
Convenient.
level 8.
Oh! Can you beat that?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some effort into it. So roll effort, difficulty 8.
And what's your acid
Effort,
do, right?
effort 1, right?
Yep.
And then as far as edge, since I don't have any edge and speed, I can't add any edge, right? Or effort
No.
for edge. Okay.
You
So
got that new skill, right?
yeah, I just got that new skill. So that's going to reduce it by 1 if I roll a 20.
Rolling effort will reduce it by another 1.
Yeah, so that's
So
I have
that's-
to beat an 18.
Yep.
Fuck me. Oop.
Okay, that was a failure, and you deduct 3 points from your speed pool. And let me look at character sheet for it. Alright, so it's going to spin past you like a throwing star. Start spinning, and its edges slice your arm. Take 6 points of damage from your might pool.
Fuck me, man.
Holy but jeebers.
Okay. Is it my go now?
Not just yet.
Oh.
Not until you die, then it's your turn.
I'm going to give you an opportunity here to try and resist this. As it cuts you, you feel an attack, an intrusion on your mind, and I need you to give me a intellect.
Intellect defense roll?
Yeah, and if you got any other type of skills that would prevent some form of social control or persuasion.
No, other than I was just gonna use an effort on that one as well. And I have an edge on that, so would that be a roll effort too?
So
On intellect?
it should take it into effect, but if you look,
Like I can't remember how the edge plays in, right? So how do I use
it should automatically factor that. The script should automatically factor that in. It should
with
show
the
that
intellect
make
defense roll?
Yeah, make it cheaper.
Okay, so if I roll this and it doesn't add it, so what's the difficulty on this?
It's same thing. It's an 8.
God damn it! Nope. Fucked.
Okay. You are enraged. You're extremely upset with Renz,
You're goddamn right I am. He didn't tell me this was coming.
and you blame him for this affront upon your person, and you go back down the ramp, and you're going to attack Renz.
What's the snowflake doing?
It's just hovering over this way.
So it didn't go away after
Nope.
it hit me.
So we need to do a initiative.
Welcome to the death of one of our characters, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I try one thing before you do that and persuade her not to? I have persuasion skill.
Oh, you have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running at you right now, right?
This
Yeah.
is true. Fine. I have charm too. Okay,
Hey,
so
Injustice.
yeah, but if you're running at me with some kind of weapon, maybe I would give an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm doing other than running at you. Well, I guess I don't even know. Am I running at him?
That's what he said. He ran at me to attack.
Yep. So
Am I armed? Do I equip something? Since I have no control over my body right now, I have no idea. Mythar's in charge of my body, so he's gonna have to tell you what's going on, since I don't know.
Right.
So first things first, roll initiative, both of you, so we can get you on the turn order.
Oh shit! I mean, it's good at any other time, but shit now.
All right, so
Wait, why did that cost me 3 speed? Oh, shit.
yeah, you didn't take. Yeah, you forgot to take the effort off.
Yeah, sorry about that. I added my speed back.
And
But I got a
Injustice, we're probably not going to be able to get anyone new into the campaign right now because of where they're at. But if you want to join in later on, we can see about doing that. We are looking for more people to join into the campaign.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to pull out your mace and come charging towards Ren's, and he's still
covered in goo.
He's still scraping the goo off. He's gotten it.
Approximately how much time went by between him scraping and me going up to the top of that? 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say about 10, 20 minutes.
So he's got general mobility at this point?
Yeah.
Like with his appendages, at least, I would assume that he would have focused on doing that at a minimum.
Are you gonna give me a negative to moving or anything like that with it? I
Nope,
guess that would be appropriate.
It's not really impeding you. It's just uncomfortable.
Okay.
So
I had a 17, so in theory, he actually goes first.
You had a 17.
Yeah, remember I had the difficulty stuff turned on, and so it gave me a 20 instead of a 17. But I actually rolled a 17. If you look at my screen, it'll show 17.
Okay, so 17.
So just adjust that. The turn.
Well, this is going to be more of a surprise thing. So you're still going to get to go first.
You probably get first attack anyway.
Yeah, but if I come around that corner, the surprise is over. I mean, I can't be moving that fast.
Well, he doesn't know you're going to attack. He just sees you running
with a mace out.
And still,
yeah, still, I wouldn't think that you would attack me. I guess.
Okay.
He could just be thinking that you're running from the snowflake.
Yeah. Okay.
So you come running up, and you're going to take a crack at him.
Crack at him? Jeez, that's making it sound like it's gonna kill me already. You're gonna take a crack at him. You're gonna smash his skull in with your mace. Let me just roll this.
Well, I just rolled a 16, so.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do.
It's only 4 points of my damage.
Do the difficulty.
Yeah, I'm a difficulty 6, motherfucker.
Thought there was something on this cheat sheet that talked about that. How to do character versus character.
There is no PvP in Numenera.
Aki, you shut up.
Where did he say something?
Since we had time, I could interact with the chat.
Oh, I see. I see.
Here we go. PC versus PC. Both characters row. Highest row succeeds.
Oh, okay. You got to beat a 16.
So yeah, give us a roll there, Ren.
Sorry. Yeah, no, just a 16. You got to beat a 16.
Yeah, most attacks are speed based.
And so I
Might-
guess my defense would be speed 2.
Yeah. Might
Any
might
difficulties?
might rolls are for like lifting something
Strength
heavy,
stuff, yeah.
pushing, yeah, climbing.
Okay, this is my my roll right here. Ready?
Ready?
Nope.
He whacks you,
Boing.
Right in the
and
balls.
you take 4 points of damage.
Yoink. I say, what the fuck, man?
And you get no response from Allison. Allison just has this look of pure rage on his face, on her face, snarling. There's drool coming out, drooling down off her chin, and she rears back like she's going to take another swipe at you. What do you do, Renz?
Tackle. Grapple. Unarmed attack.
You put this shit all over me, I will kick your ass.
Oh, that's going all over you.
All right, so yeah, make a unarmed attack.
Any modifiers? No.
No, it's the
guess
same thing.
already set up.
Y'all both have to roll and see whoever gets the highest.
Whoops.
By 1 point,
By 1
Renz
point.
Renz tackles Allison to the ground, and now you're both.
Don't say covered, because he's been scraping it off.
You're not covered, but now you're a little sticky, and
Yeah.
you're rolling around on the ground. And Allison is still snarling and snapping, and
Do I
You
still
gotta-
have my mace?
yep, I'm gonna say that
Do a break free.
this is kind of a grapple.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna do anything else, Renz? Anything else you can do?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try and use my persuasion to tell her to stop.
All right. So that doesn't seem to have any effect, and
Oh, I didn't even roll.
whoa,
Wait, he's doing what? He
He's
already
gonna-
grappled me, so he's
he's-
doing something else now?
he's trying to talk you out of your craziness.
So now that you've rolled, that does nothing.
That's a pretty low roll.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't do it.
Go, but just to see
You
what,
spit on me
just-
as if
just-
that's going to impress me.
just to see
Yeah.
what you get, Allison. Make another roll.
For what? Which a D20?
This would be persuasion's probably intelligence based, so do an intellect
Yeah.
roll, base intellect.
A base intellect or intellect defense?
Either one.
There
Yeah,
you go.
you definitely have
Yeah, okay.
no effect on her whatsoever, and she's going to do a headbutt.
Fucking where's the 20 on that?
She's gonna
A headbutt?
she doesn't have a good angle with her mace laying on the ground with y'all
She better
rolling,
get hurt because I'm wearing a helmet.
and she's going to headbutt you.
What do I roll for that?
Both of you roll the speed. All right. So she connects with the headbutt, but she takes. How much do you do unarmed, Renz?
I
4 points.
fucking have. Oh,
How much?
4 points on arms.
Allison, you take 4 points to your might pool,
wow. Yeah, we're definitely
and-
killing a character today.
and your brain becomes clear.
Knock some sense into her. Well,
Yeah.
she knocked some sense into herself.
And you have no idea how you got over here and why Renz is laying on top of you.
I slap him Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Speed attack!
And
I tell you what happened.
you hear a whirling sound
Oh, that bitch
Why?
is coming back!
while y'all are still on the ground.
I look up at the noise really quick.
And you can see the
Am I
snowflake.
hearing any voices during all of this? Because
No.
this is a hell of a transformation room.
Nope. You're
You kind
not.
of, I guess the dress of the day was dead.
Pretty much.
So I'm
Here.
just sitting there with him on top of me, like he's dry humping me.
Oh,
I don't
Snowflake
know
got
what you're
some-
doing.
Alright.
because it's attacking.
Setting things up here.
I don't know what you're doing.
So do I have time to actually literally like roll off of her?
Yeah, y'all can get up before it gets
Oh,
to
okay,
you.
get up. Human shield! No. But I do definitely pull out the shield. Why does Snowflake get 24, bitch? Is it flying?
It's a level 8.
What? We're like level 1.
Yeah,
Level.
we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're totally dead. Wasn't even.
Maybe not.
Well, my
Yeah.
shield's coming out. Shield and sword.
So the shield, if I remember right, it doesn't give you extra deal of armor. It makes it easier for you to defend. So basically, it drops it one attacks to you by one step, if I remember right. Don't remember how we had that set up on your character sheet.
It says
Now, what's
it's
the
an
snowflake?
asset for speed defense attacks.
Is
Okay,
the,
so-
Increases the difficulty by 1 step.
hold
so-
on, is the snowflake coming back at me or him or both of us?
It's coming at both of y'all's direction. You don't know what it's doing.
Well,
Yes, yeah.
with a 50-foot ceiling, we should be able to see the angle of attack at this point.
Well, you're right next to each other, so you don't know which way it's going.
All right. Well, I get up and move over this way.
So yeah, Renz, when you're doing your defense rolls, you just add a 1 into that asset area
Yeah, no problem.
character sheet. All right, so it's going to come back around, and it does look like it's going to go towards Allison first, but Renz, you're up for before it gets to attack because it had to move.
Yeah.
So you can attack it first if you want.
I can see that it's going towards her again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do like a shield block to here-ish, whatever.
All right. So you're going to
Shield
impose
forward. type
impose
thing.
yourself in front of her, and basically, per Dungeons and Dragons, hold your action until it attacks you and try to.
Exactly.
it.
Until
Okay.
it arrives. If it's going to do anything or continue its course, then I'll block it either towards me or her.
Okay. And what are you going to do, Allison?
Well, first off, what happens when I go down to 0, Mike?
You become impaired, and then you'll start taking damage from your speed pool next.
Yep.
And when you are impaired, where's it at on here? Okay, when you're impaired, effort costs 1 extra point per level, and those high rolls for attack, you don't get the major and minor effects, and you don't get to do the extra damage that you would normally get.
All right, so I'm gonna pop my rejuvenating shield says when activated, surrounds the user with a field of white energy that remains for 10 minutes. During this time, the user gains +2 to armor. Further, during each of the first 10 rounds, she regains 1 point to one of her stat pools. Her choice at each round cannot exceed the stat pool maximums. So
Okay.
for round 1, I'm going to pop that. I'm going to increase my might back up to 3. And so as far as armor goes, how does that play into the rolls?
So you have a section on your character sheet where you can put in armor.
Yeah,
So,
down in equipment.
It's over there around the equipment area. So you can
so I just put it up to 2.
Pop 2 in there, and we'll just have to remember that that's only temporary.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to the script is going to do it automatically, but basically what armor does, and this is relevant to you as well, Grins, because we haven't been doing it up to this point, I don't think. The armor subtracts the damage. So when you take
That's right.
X amount of damage, you'll subtract your armor points from it, and then anything left over is what is actually done to you.
Okay, cool.
So
now I notice just on on my character, it's not tagging the proper numbers.
What do you mean?
So like I have 3 might right now. So but on the screen it still shows 12, 11, and 14.
I mean on the screen.
On my character, on the map.
On the little bars.
Those little
my avatar is not
dots.
reflecting the proper numbers.
You can do it on the screen yourself. Manually, for some reason, it's not listening to your character sheet.
That's because for some reason bar 3 on you is listed as none instead of health.
Okay.
Actually,
yeah, might.
Boom.
There you go.
They changed.
Okay, so that was my go, I guess.
All right, so that's probably going to be a really good use of a cipher there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, now it's going to go and come up and try to attack Allison. Renz is jumping in front of him.
Yep.
So how are we going to this theatrical? It's going to attack, and Renz is going to make a roll. I'm going to give you an extra asset. So that's going to be 2 assets for you. Because
Prepared?
Because Alex helped.
I'm gonna help what?
Hold on.
Was that a family intervention? By the way, while we're taking this little break, Mythar is streaming this, and do you have your player opportunities with Revlo to do GM intrusions or player intrusions or viewer intrusions?
I don't know if it's working on Beam though. I tried looking at Revlo and I didn't even see it. Just has like a thing for OBS.
Oh really?
So I don't know if it's going to work for Beam or just on Twitch, but I'm dual streaming on both Twitch and Beam. Because I'm using the new bot, everyone's points has gotten reset. So if anyone wants to use points, I'll give anyone for tonight enough points manually. You just have to tell me in the chat.
Yeah, so just explain to them real quick. This is a sort of interactive game for the viewers as well as it is for the DM and us. So you guys could actually influence what's going on to some extent.
I'm going to do my command in my chat and just see if it pops up anything. But if you head over to www.revlo.co/Mythar, it'll take you to the Revlo page, and it'll show you a bunch of stuff that you can do to interact with the stream. you can spend 500 points to become the Hand of Fate. And you can use that to describe your very own GM intrusion to be used against the player of your choice. So one thing that we can do with Numenera is the DM or GM can stop the gameplay at any time and take control of what's going on in form of a GM intrusion, and he gives out experience points to the players for doing this, and then he describes a new situation. So say that the NPCs are in a fight and they're just mopping the floor with the boss, and the DM wants to make it a little bit more challenging. He can call out a GM intrusion, give the character that's going to be influenced the most 2 experience points, and then that character can take one of those experience points and give it to the buddy of his choice. So 2 people get 1 experience point, and then the DM explains a new situation that happens, like more bad guys come in through a side door and join into the fight. That's something that the player can come up with whatever they want, wild and wacky as they can dream up.
I would assume within reason, right?
Yeah, there's going to be some reasons, but everything is left up to my discretion. But for the most part, we're going to let you come up with whatever, as long as it fits into that situation. Or you can become a guardian angel, and what that's going to do is you're going to allow a player to re-roll a bad roll. So if they really needed to come through and block a blow that was going to kill them and to save the day, and they fail it, to keep them from dying, you can give them a chance to re-roll it and maybe save themselves. And then if you have a lot of points spent up, then you can actually become an NPC to be used later on in the campaign. But that costs 1,000 crowns, and I'll probably give everyone 500 crowns tonight, so they can do just, they can be a guardian or a Hand of Fate.
Anyway, yeah, I just figured since we hadn't covered that lately in a month, people probably didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, we haven't had a steady stream of these, so that's something to be thinking about. If y'all want to interact that way, and also through my donations on my channel, if you don't have the points built up and you want to support the stream and you want to also do one of those cool things, and you can donate. Like 500 points is $5.
Hint, hint.
I'm just putting it out there because other channels do that. There's a lot of channels that do that, and people seem to like it. And I was like, "No, that's another way we can do it."
Yeah.
But I'm not going to make people donate tonight because I had to reset the bot. So I'm going to give anyone that pops up in my chat, say they want to do it, I'll stop and get on Revlo and give them 500 points so they can join in the fun.
Yeah, let me shout out Mythar. So if you're on my channel, so SO, it's beam.pro/Mythar or twitch.pro/Mythar. Or twitch.tv rather.
Yeah. I was about to say, did Twitch change?
Sorry about it. No, I beam on the mind. Alright, so anyway, back to the action.
Alright, so it's
the
going.
Special snowflake comes in. It's a millennial.
It's going to try and attack.
And it wants a I have to have it now attack.
And it's going to be a difficulty 8. Ren's going to get 2.
You can do it.
2 points of asset.
Mm-hmm.
So does that already knock it down to 18?
So that makes it a difficulty 6 with just the assets. If he wants to use effort.
I'm going to use effort.
Alright. So that makes it a difficulty 5.
So now he's got to beat a 15?
Yep.
Now when I use effort, does it come out of the effort poolers?
Yeah. If you... This is a speed defense, so let me look at your character sheet. You have 1 point of edge in speed, so instead of it costing 3 points, it'll cost 2. So if you have everything set up properly,
Yeah. So if you
when you
add your
win-
effort to roll effort, it'll automatically deduct it when you say
Yeah.
when you make
Right.
the roll. But it'll reduce it properly because of the scripting.
Cool. So yeah, I've got 2 assets and 1 effort. So
Yep. And so we hit that. If you're trained in speed defense, you should have a skill for it. I don't think you do. So then you just hit
no,
the
I have
speed
running,
button.
jumping, initiative, and animal riding.
So you just hit that roll button next to your speed pool number.
Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
yes, I was.
Nice job.
You
Now
really
hit apply cost.
You really don't know how much I was hoping that you did that. I was really hoping for a major effect. All right, so it comes spinning in like a crystalline shuriken at Allison's neck,
You roll a 20, by the way, for anybody who didn't see what happened.
and you jump in front of Allison and raise up your shield. And not only do you raise it up, but you do like a shield bash type move, and you catch it right in the center of the snowflake and crack it, and it
Sweet.
shatters into a million shards at your feet.
Captain America right there.
You just disintegrate it.
Nice.
And there's a couple of large shards laying at your feet.
Okay.
So I want to look at this and see if it's some kind of thing that's, like a Numenera roll, I guess.
Give me a level 4 Numenera check.
And while he's looking around, I'm keeping my shield up and making sure that Crystal doesn't make another one.
And yeah, it's inert.
Okay.
So that's a success. So you all the shards that land at your feet, you find one that seems to still be mostly intact and looks like it can be used as a cipher.
Oh, nice.
That when it seems to be pulsing with a little bit of stored energy, and you think that if you hold it in your hand and crack it open, that it's going to restore 4 points to your intellect pool.
Okay, so give me a minute. So the cipher that I used was a 10-minute thing, and I get 1 point for every 10 minutes, right? So in theory, 9 minutes go on, and I get a point a turn. So that would bring it up to so I should be back up to 12 might, right? This is regains 1 point of her stat pools. Her choice each round, cannot exceed maximum. So if I wanted to add my might back up, it's sort of a heal based on the text. If you look at my sheet.
Yeah, you should be able to use it as a heal.
Okay, so since the combat's over, can we just assume that the 10 minutes is going to go by with no issue?
I'll keep that in mind, depending on what y'all do next. But yeah, the combat's effectively over, but we're not just going to advance time 10 minutes.
No, that's cool. So I'll go ahead and I can't pick it up. Well, technically I can pick it up because I have 1 slot left.
Yeah.
So I explained to him that it looks like it might be an intellect cipher, and ask him if he wants it. Friends.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick it up then.
And I put in chat what what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing next?
I look at Renz and I say, what the hell just happened?
I'm still looking around to see if anything's coming at us. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna walk over to the thing that gooed me, and I'm gonna see if I can siphon anything power out of it.
You're gonna walk
Um,
back over to the thing that gooed you to see if you get another effect.
Yeah, which one are you walking towards?
I want to go back here, and I want to see when I'm gonna touch it and see if I can siphon power out of it, drain the machine.
Yeah, let's see. Your ability for that. Does it say you have to roll anything?
Sure, you don't want to continue scraping the shit off your body first.
Oh, I'm always doing that.
Okay, so it's gonna.
The passage of time. That's why I'm asking.
Mhm.
Because you're basically walking right back into you have no idea what's about to happen.
Well, that's why I'm hoping to drain the power out of it, so it won't happen again.
Yeah. Injustice. If you're on, I can't tell because I'm seeing chat. It's duplicating chat for both Beam and Twitch. If you
What bot are you using?
that Scorpiobot or whatever the one you told me about. If you go to that link, it should tell you how many points you have. If you go to that link there, it should tell you how many points you got saved up. I don't know if it kept it separate when I switched bots. It doesn't seem to be tied to a bot, Revelo. So if you've been in here in the past, then you might have a bunch of points built up. And depending on how many points you see when you go there, you can spend however many points. If you don't have any, I'm going to give you 500. So I'll do that right now.
I guess a good point was if somebody wants to use that, then we could just, me and Rans can just take a few minute break while y'all set that up.
Yeah, we've been going for a while. That might be a good point. A good opportunity to take a break. I want to take a break.
Well, let's resolve this shit first. Because like I say, I don't want to come back and forget that I still owed 9 more points of a skill. Or not a skill, but a attribute, whatever. So he goes over there, tries to drain power, and what happens?
So it takes 2 points of intellect to use that. You gain 1 point per level of the device. You can use to restore it, and I said that
was a level 8 device.
That crystal was a level 7.
Oh, 7? I thought you said 8.
The tripod was 8.
Oh. So he gets 14 points of whatever?
It was, 1 point per minute or something per level? So, yeah. Suck it out and...
Or 7 points, rather?
Yep.
Yep, throw it into my might again.
Alright, where do I go to give out this thing?
Did you lose might on that whole thing?
Yeah, when you whack me with the freaking mace.
Oh yeah, so you heal yourself. Alright, so how long did that take him to do that? 10 minutes?
Why am I down speed?
That took a couple...
Remember when I whacked you? Was it a speed defense roll that he got whacked from?
No, he just said he took a couple.
Oh.
He used a speed defense and a little level effort to block the crystal.
Oh yeah. That's automatically knocks your pool down whenever you hit apply cost.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Found where to find.
How long did it take him to do that?
A couple minutes. All right, so now I need to get the chat up so I can get the name for Injustice.
So let's say we take just a 10-minute breather here, right? Can I go ahead and give my might pool back now? Is anything else going to happen to us within a 10-minute period?
Do I add Yeah, see, looking on the Revlo viewer list, it says that Injustice has 300 points.
Oh, there you go. He's been around.
But the bot command is saying he doesn't have very many. Okay, commands.
I just write it on paper. Forget the bot for now. We'll figure that out later.
Other command I can give him.
The interfaces was Revlo.
It does it for both chats, so it should give it to him. We'll see. Hopefully that worked. Okay. That should be caught up and more distractions. So that was a couple of minutes, so you figure out how many points that you got, and what are you doing next?
Well, I was asking you what's going to happen in 10-minute period. Because at this point, I'm just confused, wondering what the hell just happened.
That's up to Renz to explain what he saw.
I'm going to add my might pool back to 12 then.
Okay.
And that cipher is now gone and completely, my armor's back down to 0.
So
Yep.
yeah, and as he's doing that, obviously I'm going to tell him it's like when you went up that staircase, that crystal activated and the snowflake was created and went after you. And then after all I know is that you came after me, and yeah, from there on you woke up after our little entanglement, and I guess it wanted some more of you, and we're here where we are.
Okay, so let's not go up those platforms.
That might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
Well, I guess we're just gonna wait until he cleans his shit off of him.
He's not getting that off.
Not today.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's
I
gonna
just do my best to walk around with it.
He's gonna
Well,
be a
so
little
I
sticky and gooey.
I explained to him that. Well, did I tell him earlier about the chicken? What's this chicken beast doing? Chicken cat.
He's licking me.
Is he still licking you?
Probably.
I mean, you made a friend for life, right?
Probably.
Yep,
Can we speak to the chicken thing? Is it intelligent enough that we can? Yeah, is it sentient?
It's doing this weird combination of a cluck and a purr.
I want to hear that role played out.
Yeah. Tell me, GM, how does that sound?
How does that sound? I want to hear it. I can't envision it. My limited experience in role playing games has unfortunately caused me to not be able to imagine. I need you to immerse me into a chicken cluck purr.
Sadly, I can't do it for you because you didn't give me that soundboard thing that we were doing, so I could have sound effects projected. Otherwise,
So
I might have had something really cool for you to hear, but we don't have it working yet.
So is it an actual like fleshy carbon-based life form, or is it like made out of some other material?
No, it seems to be it's covered in, it's got fur, and it seems to be an animal.
So can I try placating it to see if it'll stick with us?
Yeah, you can use that ability.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so explain what you're doing.
What I'm trying to do is sort of petting it at the same time that it's doing its licking, like see if it'll sort of warm up instead of, like if it'll bite or if it'll let me pet it or, you know what I mean, pick it up or whatever. I'll try picking it up in Mar.
It seems to be amicable towards you. It rubs up against you, and
and now it's all sticky.
Yeah,
now it's stuck to my back.
It's it seems to like the goo. It's licking it up. But yeah, you seem to have a pet.
Okay, I'll put him back down on the floor.
Nice.
Because just in case something else comes by, I'm still going to be at the ready with my sword out and my shield out.
Okay.
So I say that we check out this ramp and see if we can see up the ramp, maybe?
Well, hang on. So, how much do you need? Any more health? Because why don't you go drain
good.
the other one? See if you can drain the other one too.
Oh, that's a good point. I could put it into something.
Actually, here's an idea. So that thing only spawned when I walked up it, or upon touching it.
I don't know. When you were on it, when you reached the top, I think it was.
Because I wonder if maybe you can drain power on that platform.
You think I should go see if I should touch it?
I don't know. That's why.
If that's the case, I want you to hide behind the wall and peek at the crystal.
Well, I think it maybe came at me because I did something.
Okay,
why don't we look around some more? Oh shit! Okay.
Why don't I just go beside it and then
I'm gonna stand at the corner and look back at the thing to see if something. And if I see
I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah, touch it. And if we see something spawning,
if you see something getting made, you let me know.
I'll let you know. And I was like,
okay, ready? On 3. 3, 2, 1, touch.
Nothing.
Okay, drain that motherfucker.
Can I feel like I can drain it, or is that possible?
No.
All right, go back to the tripod and drain it.
It seems dead. It seems dead.
Let's go back to the tripod and drain it.
I'm gonna touch this tripod, see if it can be drained. I don't want nothing coming up behind me.
That's right, exactly. That's my thinking here.
It doesn't seem to have any power going through it at the moment.
What about the other one? Since we hit that crystal, let's go to this one. Do the same thing. And see if you feel any power going through it.
Nope.
I think maybe you should go check this crystal out over here.
Okay, this one made the chicken cat. So let me just see if this thing's got any power in it.
Now, upon him walking up to it, does that trigger another activation of the crystal?
He'll let us know, I guess.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You get covered in more goo?
Or I could have another pet.
Uh-oh.
I am going to have both of you roll again.
Well, I didn't go back up to it.
But you went up to the other one.
No, I did not.
You're in range.
You were next to the other one there for a while.
Son of a bitch.
And if you're gonna have if I'm gonna have him roll, I gotta make you roll too.
What? You got the same fucking thing. Son of a.
Reroll. Yeah. It's not. It's not gonna. No, it doesn't happen.
No. Did somebody play a fucking angel card on him?
Huh?
Did somebody let him re-roll?
No, the machine is out of goo.
It's
out of goo.
Its charge was used. That's give it a different result. All right. So yours was a 3. All right. So we're gonna go with Ren's first. You hear you get a swelling, throbbing sensation in your brain.
This is family friendly.
In your head, it's
still family friendly.
It's kind of a mild headache.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of a buzz in your ear, and you're getting a.
I'm describing this as it's happening. It's like my head hurts.
You're getting flashes of images and words, but the words don't make any sense to you. But you think that they're associated with the images that you're hearing, and
you're head of that Asgard head thing.
You're describing. You said you're describing this.
Yeah, I'm describing it. Can I describe the shapes and letter shapes or something?
And in between him talking, every so often, a word comes out that's not in a language that you understand, Allison.
Okay. So I want to document all of these words that I don't understand.
You don't even know how it's. He seems to be physically having difficulty pronunciating. It seems like it's causing him pain whenever he switches over to this other language and uses these words. And you got no idea how to even phonetically spell this out. And he doesn't seem to realize he's doing it.
It's basically the ancient mind control thing where it's loaded his head full of on Stargate.
Yeah, and Ren's your jaw seems to be a little sore from the contusion.
So am I clenching?
You're having to move your mouth in a weird way.
Oh, I see.
To get these words out. Yeah, it's not something that a human was supposed to be able to do.
Is it getting worse?
No.
Is he?
And it's sporadic.
Stopping.
It's sporadic, and no, you don't know how long it's going to last, or if it's just going to be a thing.
Okay.
So,
and the whole time we're in here, do I hear anybody talking to me at all? You know, like
nope.
That led us here to begin with?
Nope.
They've just abandoned us then, whoever it was.
So, for game mechanic wise, for you, Renz, to add onto your character sheet, you've gained the ability to speak a new language.
Nice.
It's a weird language and very difficult for you to physically speak.
And hurts.
Much of the vocabulary are for creature, places, and objects and so forth that you can't understand. And you don't really... I think this is going to be an interesting thing for you to keep up with, and whether or not how much you want to use it, but I would say that sporadically at different points when you're talking to someone, whether it's Allison or NPCs, that
so it's basically
spit out an alien word.
Yeah, different language Tourette's.
So I retain it and know how to pronounce it, even though I don't know what it means.
Right.
So where would I write that in my special abilities or something?
Yeah, add that into your special abilities. And Allison, you rolled a 2, correct?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm going to put in here Ren's gain new language ability.
No, you rolled a 3.
Hang on. Ren's gain a new language ability causes him to spit out an alien-esque word during conversations sporadically.
Right.
Ren's doesn't know that this happens, or he knows that this happens?
He doesn't seem to know unless you want to bring it up to him. You want to mention, like, what'd you say? You know.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just for documentation's sake, I'm just going to say is initially unaware that. So for proper documentation, I wanted to add that.
Right. At least I would say that you could have asked him what he meant when you hear a couple of those strange words, if it wasn't for the fact that you get knocked unconscious. The effect that you get from the crystal is you go unconscious for 1 minute. And Ren's, while you're coming out of the effects of your transformation, you see Allison just crumple to the floor.
Sure.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go up and see what's wrong with her. What the hell? Shake her to wake her up.
No response. All right, Injustice.
I'm gonna look around and make sure that nothing's coming at us.
Nothing's coming around. Okay. So Injustice wants to do a Hand of Fate.
We haven't rolled anything.
Targeted at Allison. Yeah, I didn't get a notification, and it doesn't seem to be working with the new botter.
Does he want me to re-roll the crystal?
He didn't say what he wanted. It says name of player affected and description Allison, but he didn't describe what he wants to happen.
Oh, well, y'all work that out real fast. The only roll that we've recently made was the crystal. Maybe you want to save it for the next roll, or no?
That might be better.
Yeah.
So
when there's some kind of action, you can save it for that.
Well, the Hand of Fate is a GM intrusion. It's not a reroll thing.
It can be anything.
I thought you said it was the other thing. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying it was the angel. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he can just do anything then. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying
whatever he wants to do.
He's trying to do a Hand of Fate, but he didn't actually write in what he wants. So he needs to describe to me in chat what he wants to happen.
Wait, while I'm knocked out? That's that's not fair.
Anyway.
No, but it's fun. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'll let him type up.
Yeah. With that said, I'm going to take a potty break then. If you guys are going to figure that out.
Yeah. So we've been going for an hour or
that'll
two.
give him time to think of something.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good point to take a break.
All right, everybody on my channel, if you're not watching Mythar as well, definitely go get some points so y'all can do some shit like this too. This is going to be fun, I think, at some point when the viewers start causing us to have all kinds of problems, mental or otherwise.
Yeah, it should be fun.
And they'll figure that out.
So yeah, Injustice, just type in what you want to be the effect of what you said there. So give me a detailed description of what it is, and we'll work that in when we get back. So we're going to take a couple minutes break. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
Take this time to pat your cat, walk your dog and get a refill of your favorite beverage. We will return to the fun and action shortly.
think we're back. Those Scorpbot. Oh, okay, there it is. Scorpbot seem to be having some mental problems. Okay. Alright, so Injustice. I have your thing. I'm gonna not queue it as redeemed yet. We're not gonna fire it off just yet. I do have a situation where I am gonna make use of that shortly, depending on what the players do. So, Allison, you
wake up.
Wake up after a minute, and you see Ren's over there shaking you and yelling at you, trying to get your attention. And
I slap him again because he's over me again.
And every other word, a couple of words that he spit out is that nonsense again. You got
what are you talking about, man?
I don't know, but it hurts to say it. So fucking listen.
And when you wake up, you're unbearably thirsty. I mean, you're extremely thirsty, Allison. You've never been so thirsty in your entire life. You feel like you're about to die unless you immediately get something to drink.
Okay.
So either you need to get something out of your pack. I'm just going to say you got a canteen. Both of you should have some canteens. Something to drink. So you go ripping out your canteen and you completely drain it. Matter of fact, you start grabbing after Ren's canteen after you empty yours.
Okay.
You gonna let her take your canteen, Ren's?
Yeah, if she feels it needs it, then take it. Take it.
And she drains both of your canteens. You are both completely out of water. You're amazed at how much she did not spill a drop.
Well, she's good at drinking. I'm not saying.
You're amazed at how much water she just put into her system.
You were gonna say swallowed.
And I'm trying to avoid anything. So you are completely sated now, Allison. And you don't know it yet, but I want you to add this into your character sheet because you're going to eventually figure this out, and I don't want to forget it. You now will never ever be thirsty again.
Holy shit.
What? Why didn't I drink it?
It had nothing to do with the water. It had to do with the effect.
That must suck, though. Imagine eating a dry piece of bread and you'll never thirst.
Yeah, but this is dangerous.
Yeah. You need to ingest water.
Yeah.
So you'll have to remind yourself to drink water.
Or does he? Or she?
Well, we don't know that. I guess we'll find out if she dies.
I'm taking it to mean the way they described it, that you don't have to drink anything ever again.
See, I look at it as the exact opposite, because never being thirsty means I'm never
aware,
mentally thinking about that I need to drink water to hydrate myself. Or
That's
drink
right.
something to hydrate myself.
I like that better.
I look at it as a disability. You look at it as a...
Raph wants...
No kidding.
Raph wants us to put you in the desert to see if you die of thirst.
Go walking.
The one way would just be way too difficult to keep up with, so you don't have to drink. Whatever that thing did to you on a molecular level, it changed you so you don't need fluids to stay alive anymore. You still need to eat, but liquid nourishment isn't needed anymore. Now with that, what is your next plan for this room?
Hang on one second.
Yeah, Explorer's Pack contains 50 feet of rope, rations for 3 days, 3 spikes, hammer, worn clothes, dirty boots, 3 torches, and 2 minor glow globes. Just so we know that I guess water is part of rations, right?
I guess it could be considered, but if you want to, when y'all get back to a town, if y'all want to purchase a canteen, you can get a separate canteen just so you can keep track of it. But I would assume, for efficiency's sake, that rations would include some sort of liquid.
So I put here on mine, it says, until discovered on my own, treat this as an unknown effect.
Right?
And I put on there, no metagaming.
So where are you going next? What you doing?
Well, so I'm still a little groggy as to why he's on top of me again.
Yeah, you push him off, y'all get back on your feet.
And I ask him again what fucking happened.
I let him know I was speaking a few different words out there, and you fell down asleep.
I don't know if I like this place because twice now I've had date rape effects applied to me, and I'm just not sure that this is where we need to be. I start panicking a little and look for an exit.
You got to think of it the positive side of it. At least I didn't have to waste my supply of roofies.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Where y'all going?
I want to look for an exit at this point because I'm legitimately not happy about what's going on so far.
Can we test this platform right here?
I'm like, look, last time we got near a platform, I got mind controlled by a special millennial snowflake.
Yeah, I can take care of those. You saw that.
And yeah, if you want to, I'm freaking out here, man. I'm not.
Freaking out!
I'm freaking out, man.
Bill Paxton.
So I guess we can do the same thing. I'll look at the corner and let you know if anything pops up, if the same premise holds true as the other platform.
Yeah, let's try that experiment again.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
So go up it?
You want me to go up it?
Yeah, and I'll let you know if something happens.
Okay.
You touched it though, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Touched it. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Up it.
Nothing.
All right, nothing's happening.
You're
you come down.
All right, before you come down, and Allison, you didn't really get to see this because you got attacked. But while you're up there, Renz, you look on this huge platform in the center. You see this dais, however you say it. That's on this platform.
Okay.
And it has some glowy symbols.
Okay.
On the base of it, on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it catches your attention, and you can't really see this, but you do see these green things on the wall. You can kind of see one of them.
Where on the walls?
If you scroll the map over to the side, you can't really see.
Past that
you
thing,
can't really see the wall, but you can see the arm, one of the arms hanging off of it.
Oh, you can just kind of glimpse it.
So
huh?
yeah, you can't really tell what's going on over there, but you see something's coming out of the wall.
Okay.
But this dais.
So I'm describing now to Allison that this platform, there's nothing up there except for that almost looks like a shrine thing with symbols around it.
So I'm starting to
up on that platform.
I'm starting to wonder, since I'm the one that heard the voice, I wonder if there's something specifically in tune with my body that activated the last attack.
Well,
so why don't we do this? Why don't you come down, stand where switch spots, and you come over here and prepare to defend something if something else happens, and I'll walk up the stairway and see what happens.
Also, both of you, when you approach this lower platform, you see this hallway. You see that there's a hallway going off down there.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that in a minute, but So yeah, just let me know if something happens, and then
Alright.
I guess just prepare to react.
And when you
I step up.
when you go up there, nothing happens.
Well, that's interesting.
So you see what I was talking about on the platform, though?
Yeah. Well, I go up there. Yeah. I got you. All right. Well, at that
You
point,
want
I
me to
say,
check
hey,
it out?
let's go. Well, let's look at that. Let's come over here real quick first. See what's over here.
I'll go first. Put my shield out.
Okay.
Slowly look around the corner.
Okay, you just see a oddly shaped room. It's got the circular walls, little bubblish, with a control console in the center of it.
I'm obviously gonna inspect this.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Numenera.
Yeah, both of you, if you want to do it, give me a Numenera check.
What difficulty?
Just a straight roll.
Do I need the skill in Numenera or just intellect?
And if you don't have Numenera, it's just intellect.
Fuck me, man. God damn it. I
How
wanted
about
to see
that?
if there was a cipher in here.
That would be
Nice!
that would be a that would be a different check. But you're just seeing if you can make sense of what it
Yeah,
is,
that's
what
what
it
I thought.
does.
It's just,
Okay, well,
yeah,
I
I'm
So-
just gonna see if I understand what it is. Yeah.
Neither one of you, even with that awesome roll,
Okay.
can make any sense out of what this is.
all right, well, now I want to look for ciphers.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Before we go forward,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
describe to me what ciphers you have on you.
I just have that unknown cipher.
Do any of your ciphers have like a power source?
I don't know. Does that crystal shard technically have a power source?
Yeah, I think you said it did.
And that other cipher from a Brassel have a power source? Because we don't know what that is.
Let me look.
How many ciphers do you have right now?
I have two.
You have 2 ciphers? What do you have?
I have effulgent body, which
hell does that
injects a
do?
fluorescent. It's an injection. It's a liquid, so it doesn't have power. And the health boost was in the form of a pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither one of his powered.
Well, this crystal shard, I mean, who knows? It's a crystal, right? So theoretically, it doesn't have a power source.
I'm gonna say neither one of those quantify, so you're good.
So here's a question for you.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, am I seeing anything that's here? Let me get you the phrase.
The phrase. Oh,
Normally
God.
invisible, out of phase, or only partially in this universe.
No.
Yeah, that.
No.
Yeah.
You're not getting a sense of anything otherworldly.
Okay, well, I want to look for ciphers on this.
You're
thing,
not
'cause
even
it looks like
getting
it
the
might
sense
have
of
something in
intended
here.
rape.
Wow.
Alright, so
Because I get the strong feeling that this has something important in it somehow.
yeah, y'all can
Yeah, let's do a check for
Takes-
ciphers.
do a check for ciphers. So this will be a difficulty 3 scavenging task. So this is an intellect based. You can use your Numenera skill again.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Because I didn't roll my Numenera, so
Yeah, do your
let me do
Numenera.
that then.
All right, and
Nice.
both of you
Nice.
succeed. All right, this is what you're going to find, and this is probably going to require y'all to make some choices here because I
We
believe,
both have 2 ciphers.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you get 32 shins.
What the
So,
hell is a shin?
Shin is gold
Money?
coins. It's money.
Oh,
you
so
get-
can I just add that to the currency that we have?
Yeah, y'all have to figure out amongst yourselves how you're going to divvy up the 32
I'm
shins.
keeping all of the money, so I have 45.
Instead of fucking frick.
He is not good
I'm
with
not
money.
in this.
I'm
Yeah,
great with money.
So we have 45 monies. All right, next.
All right. So these are some really cool things here. You, all right, let's go with the oddity first. You find an oddity,
Oh, hang on. Let me get the proper guide back up.
and I'm just going to copy paste it so
Copy paste it,
y'all
yeah.
can read this and do what you want with it. You find this oddity in there. It's 3 silver lozenges that are 1 inch long that attach to your flesh and can be pried off with difficulty. And I'm going to say, Allison, you figure this out before you start experimenting with it because of your high roll. Otherwise...
First off, we just simply find these, right? We haven't actually picked them up yet, or no? Or is that part of the look?
Yeah, this is part of the looking. I mean, just picking them up ain't going to affect you. But like if you were to place it like on your arm, it would it would stick there.
Okay, so find an oddity, 3 silver lozenges that attach.
And since you got a 16, I'm gonna let you know that you need to have all 3 of them placed on the same person. Otherwise, they'd be there permanent. If you hadn't gotten a good roll, I wouldn't have copy pasted the whole thing for you, and then would have seen how y'all done it. And one of you may have had a permanent decoration.
Nice.
Yeah, is it just like an oddity is just a thing? It doesn't have any, other effect?
Wait, so all 3 need to be placed, or if placed individual, they would
never comes off.
Right. They're somehow linked to each other, but they have to be all placed on the same creature if you want to remove them.
Okay, so that's the oddity. So I already have an oddity. Do you have an oddity?
No.
And there's no limit to oddities. You can have as many of them. A lot of people collect these things to use in trade.
Yeah,
they can be pretty.
Where do you put oddities?
Pretty lucrative business.
In your backpack.
Yeah, just put it in your equipment.
Just do an ad and then say oddity dash, and then just copy in the info in the info panel.
And then you find 2 ciphers.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah.
And this is one of the ciphers you find. It's a small jar of oil. And once again, there, Allison, you think that if you coat an inanimate object with this oil, it is probably going to become almost nearly indestructible.
Ooh,
there's
nice.
There's enough on there to put on a single object, like a sword, a shield, or a small case.
Armor, maybe?
It probably won't be enough for an entire piece of armor. A shield,
shield,
or a sword,
yeah,
could work, and that'll make that item have level 10 durability.
Yeah, nice. That sounds good. What's the other one?
And the other one, oh my goodness, get ready to read. Here's a wall of text coming in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Death by angels. Oh, this is an artifact.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Not a fucking artifact.
Which
Death
does
by angles or angels?
Angles, apparently.
Like we get attacked by triangles or something?
No, it's supposed to be angels. I misspelled it.
It's like, am I going to get attacked by a hypotenuse? Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's angels. I was typing fast. That was a lot of freaking typing.
It's a hypotenuse with horns.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fracking typing.
It's a level 7. It's a level 7 triangle. Yeah. All right. So it can be used as a weapon that fires a beam of energy.
Energy, yeah. That's got some.
I told you I was typing fast, trying to get that.
Up to long range, beam bounces off or of inorganic materials. Okay.
But not living tissue or the beam is harmless if it ricochets off a surface first. Strangely, the beam never ricochets in a way that the character expects, so attack rolls are 2 steps more difficult. Oh shit! 7 points of damage. Now, are artifacts different from ciphers in that they're permanent?
They are different from ciphers. I don't think there's a limit on how many you can have, for one thing, so they don't count against your cipher limit. And they're semi-permanent. So every time you use it, you'll roll a 1d20, and if any point in time you roll a 1, it runs out of power. It may not be destroyed, but it runs out of power.
Right.
So if you were to hit somebody directly with it, no damage.
Hold on. Fire being a long range. Bounces off inorganic materials. So organic materials is a person. Inorganic is like rocks, trees,
Yeah, you can't
ground.
keep reading.
But
Well,
not living tissue or organic material. It doesn't bounce off living tissue or organic. It hits them.
Just keep reading.
Beam is harmless unless it. So.
Yeah, it'll hurt you only if it.
So you've got a
bounces
ricochet.
something
Yeah,
first.
yeah. So you got a
Yeah,
ricochet.
you have to trick shot it, but
Yeah.
it's a difficult shot.
Yeah.
But
It's
if
a random
you
difficult,
hit with
Unless
it,
you're in a fucking wall of mirrors, room of mirrors.
That would suck.
Oh my god! Could you imagine that?
we Green Doge, we play this, or we intend on be playing this every Monday
19 maximum.
at
6 p.m.
6
Central
p.m.
Standard Time. Okay, so just go to beam
Wicked.
reflects. If the beam reflects off more than one surface, the difficulty
It's multiple.
increases, but the damage. Jesus Christ. So not that I'm greedy, but since you're more the up close and personal type, we could look at this in a couple of ways. Like I could look at it from a what do you call it? A long range attack.
Right.
But you could also do it a short range attack.
If you have the artifact, then I'll take that jar. And that would be great for either my weapon or shield or something.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to ditch a you're gonna have to ditch a cipher then. The artifact doesn't count as a cipher, right?
Right, the artifact doesn't count as a cipher, but if he wants
you
to
can only
cipher,
have 2 ciphers.
Yeah, but I can swallow a
if
health
he
boost
if
pill.
if he uses it immediately, he doesn't keep it on him. So if you
Right.
tell him that, hey, you dip your sword or your shield
I-
with this, then it becomes indestructible. Then it's used, and you don't have to worry about it counting.
Good point.
But here's the question. I almost think that we're starting out, right? So
Yeah.
maybe at some point we're gonna get something
Something
really
better.
good,
I know. I
you
know.
And I would almost pocket this because you just never
I don't
know.
disagree. I don't disagree.
Now we do have the unknown cipher from a Brassel. Was that a pill form?
Yeah.
Cipher as well.
Yeah.
See, I really just don't know.
See,
So-
my cipher is a health boost, so I could just swallow it and grab the jar
Do you need health right now?
in my speed pool.
Oh, how much are you down on that?
2.
How
kind of
much
a
do you get
waste.
off of the cipher?
1 die 6 plus 4.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Mm,
That's a waste. Let me get rid of a Brassel's. Let me get rid of a Brassel's cipher.
Okay.
Since we don't know what it is, I don't want to run the risk of something bad happening, and then we'll just pocket this for now.
Okay.
So I drop a Brassel cipher, and level 3. That's an amazing find. What?
Hmm?
oh no, I'm reading chat. They're talking to me.
Oh,
So yeah, if y'all want to get rid of it, then y'all can get rid of it.
and then as far as the artifact, you want me to just keep the artifact on hand too, as well, or do you want to carry it? Because I'm thinking, like, if you're up close now, you said the ricochet doesn't ricochet in an expected manner, right?
Right, it increases the difficulty of the shot to pull it off.
Right, but if he's close, let's just say, for example, somebody's charging into him, and now they're basically within grapple range.
Well, I
If he
guess
just-
you'd have to try it.
Yeah, if you just take this and you just like aim it at the ground, you know,
Dumb
theoretically at the angle that would come back up, then
Yes, but it doesn't shoot the way you think it is. You can't actually
right.
aim it, so you got it's you're not going to be able to figure it out how it's going to do it. It's going to be a luck of the
so it can
draw
hit
type thing.
anybody. It can hit anybody.
You don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
It's going to take some really good rolls.
So I have an idea for how we could use this. Oh yeah, I have a total idea of how we could use this.
Push the button. Raph wants
Yep.
y'all to try it out.
No, see, I've got a plan later on. So yeah, I'll add this to mine if that's okay with you. Depletion 1 and 1d20. Yeah, okay. So description level 7.
Yeah, those golem tokens are nice there, Doge.
Okay, so I've noted that.
Yeah, I haven't been getting any notifications. I don't know if anyone's followed so far today. I apologize.
Pie in your pants?
Well, there went the host notification, so
Yeah.
thanks for the host.
Welcome new viewers.
Did you
Sit
turn off
back
your
and enjoy the show
follow
and don't be
notifications
afraid
on
to
Beam?
join in the chat.
You should still get the Beambot notification.
I don't get any audio cues. I get text.
Yeah, I'll have to show you how to set up the audio follow. All right, so I've got those documented and on both the group thing and my character sheet.
Okay. That's
If you're cool with waiting, friends, on that one, then because you could end up with a
Yeah,
seriously awesome weapon
Yeah,
that
we
would be
can-
amazing to have.
Yeah, we're brand new. Let's see what we find, and if I die, I die, right?
okay. So now what are you going to do?
I guess let's wander back into the main area that we were in. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Take
cool.
a peek around this corner.
Yeah. I'm going to take the artifact and I'm going to shoot it indiscriminately into the area that we can't see. No, I'm just kidding.
Pool! I'm diving in the pool!
Do you?
Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ. Don't say shit like that. All
Well,
so
if
are
you're
we
gonna
up here
have that thing ricocheting, I'm taking cover.
now?
That's all I'm saying.
So it was a hypothetical joke.
It was a hypothetical. If you're gonna fire that thing, I'm dumping it in the
Right.
water.
Are we coming
So
up here
if you come around, you
Okay, I'm right there.
you as you come around where you're all standing right now, you see on the wall these big green pieces of some sort of equipment, machinery or whatever, up on the wall, about 25 feet up. So they're about on the same level as that platform, and each one of them has this huge mechanical arm coming out of it.
Like how tall up are they? Can he reach them? with
No,
his
they're
hand?
25 feet up.
Can I throw a grappling hook up and let him climb up there?
Why don't we
Uh,
just let him finish describing it?
Yeah.
If you
Go ahead,
if you
continue
want to,
describing.
you don't think that you don't know what that would work. If that would
Are they
work,
moving?
what that would do. No, they're not moving. Let me see. Where's the? Okay, there that is.
And nothing on here is anything that we can actually like touch within height
The
level, right?
the pool
With the
is
exception of the pool.
on ground level, so
No.
you see, it's it seems to be filled with some sort of liquid.
It look like
It's-
water.
You can't really tell. You can't see to the bottom. It's not see through.
Huh.
And that's about it. Nothing's
So-
moving.
Is it what color is the water? Did you say?
It's bluish, greenish.
Is it transparent or is it opaque?
It's opaque. You can't see the bottom of the pool.
So I want to look around. Anything else in here that looks,
How far can those arms reach?
right? That was just what I was thinking.
Nothing happens as you walk around.
Okay. Well, I want to take my empty canteen, fill it up with some water from this pool,
Toilet water.
and we're gonna examine it later.
As you
Is the-
reach towards the
Oh.
pool, the arms start to move
Okay.
towards you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What is the nature of the movement of the arms? Is it like fast, slow?
They
And it's
twitch.
simply moving.
They twitch a little bit, then they start coming towards you, and you see at the end of them they have like fingers, like for grasping, and then like make metallic hands, and they open up.
How close is it? I mean,
they're-
like
if you don't move, they're gonna grab you.
so from where I'm at right now. So how if I move back, how far are they gonna grab?
And
Like if I get up all the way up against the wall.
they could still grab you. You may have to go back around the corner.
So if
With
I back
rings.
up, do I see the claws stopping?
Yeah, they stop.
Advance?
They stop.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie my canteen to some of this string that I have in my backpack and get out of distance of the arms. And I'm going to throw it in there and grab it and pull it back out.
What's that, Allison?
Okay,
Is
when
Timmy
you-
in the well? Is Timmy in the well?
When you throw the canteen, arms snakes down and snatches it out of the air.
Really?
It doesn't even get a chance to hit the water. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
That's interesting.
And it doesn't get a firm grip on it,
I'm going to take a nail.
and it ends up dropping the canteen. It slips out of its fingers. It doesn't get anywhere near the pool. It kind of like gets inadvertently batted away.
I'm going to throw a nail
So
into
you
the
don't
pool.
use it. Nothing happens.
So it makes it into the pool?
Yep.
And nothing happens to the pool? Doesn't get contaminated?
The nail lands on the pool,
Just floats?
and then it slowly starts to sink.
Oh,
so
interesting.
It's not water.
Interesting. So can I go back and get my canteen?
Well, you got it tied to a rope. You can pull it back toward
Oh,
you.
yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pull it back.
Okay. And Rins, you
Interesting.
you get an urge to investigate that dais.
Oh,
Mm.
my heart was like, you're fucking around and advance the story.
I'm feeling the need for speed to go over.
Oh, hey, don't ever do that.
Okay.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Put your
Okay.
ass back on the ground.
So,
Do not ever do that.
Are y'all both going up the ramp?
No.
Are you both going up to the platform?
Yep,
We're both at the ramp.
I'm right
Okay.
here.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm
Okay.
right here. I already
Wow.
saw there was nothing up there, so I'm confident.
All right. So,
Jesus.
as you're walking up the ramp,
Always
Rins?
investigate your area.
I did.
you
Always investigate your area.
you feel a tingling sensation in your feet.
Ooh, is it vibrating?
It's not so much that the floor is vibrating. You just
It's me.
you feel a weird sensation, a tingling,
It's gout.
and you start to hear screams and screeches like they're coming from very far away.
Like, how far?
Yeah, as you're telling me, I'm obviously describing to Allison what's going on. It's
You,
like I'm walking up here, I'm getting tingles, and I'm starting to hear distant screams.
You see Ren's jerk around like he's looking for something, and
Well, I want to take
he
a quick
tells
look at
you
this
that
ramp.
he's hearing screams.
I want to take a quick look at this ramp to see if it's safe because dumb shit up there.
Well, it's safe. I looked already.
I want to take a quick glance to see if I see anything sketch about the ramp, like any
Okay,
circuitry.
give me an intellect roll.
Oh, I put a difficulty 3 by accident.
He just kicked its ass anyway.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything weird. You don't see. There doesn't seem to be any sort of equipment or mechanical. Nothing. No wires. Nothing glowy.
Okay.
Nothing. Just looks like a ramp.
All right. Well, I just want to. Now I'm going to slowly walk up the ramp, and
As you walk up,
oh fuck's sake!
you get the tingly sensation in your feet, and you start hearing screams and screeches. And I'm going to give you an XP, Allison,
Really? Why?
and
Because he
one
doesn't want me to have one.
and one to Rins. Since there's only two of you in the party, I can't give Allison two and let you decide who you're going to give it to. So you both get an XP. And
Oh, okay. So this would have been a give it to me.
This is the Hand of Fate.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
GM intrusion from Injustice.
There you go, Injustice. What'd you do to us?
When you hear Allison, when you hear the screams and screeches, it sounds like it's really distant. You can't tell how far away it is, but you're spinning around. You're looking, trying to figure out where this is coming from.
Kind of like how I reacted to the voice earlier.
And you see a figure holding axes run past y'all, coming from
Behind us,
from this direction, and runs out into the hallway that y'all came in. It just runs away.
Wait, what? Was it like a hallucination, or was it an actual person?
You can't tell. They were kind of shadowy. They didn't quite look like a full-fledged person. You had a lot of strange things happening to you recently.
Yeah, no shit.
You're not even too certain if you actually saw what you think you saw.
Did you see that?
Did
you see that guy just run past down there?
No. Down where?
Down to our left.
I just like my feet are tingling. It's kind of cool.
You hearing this?
I hear screaming, but I didn't see no dude.
God, I wish we had that damn cipher from earlier.
And that's it. The figure doesn't make an appearance again. The screaming doesn't stop.
All right, well, I advance up as well to the top of the platform.
Okay, and like there's nothing up here but that dais. Is it dais? How do you actually pronounce that friggin' word?
I think it's dais. I could be wrong though.
I never get that word right. But anyway, y'all see it, and it's got some symbols. Looks like some sort of language. You can't make heads or tails of it, but they glow faintly.
Are we still in the Hand of Fate?
That was it.
Oh, that was it?
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pronounced dais.
Dais. Okay, so yeah, the dais. And Rins, you got an urge to approach it.
Oh, but the screaming is part of it, right?
Actually, the scream was part of the actual encounter, the module.
Okay, so the dude running to the left, that was
a dude running with axes. Yes.
That was the Hand of Fate thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
So yeah, you're feeling compelled to step up, and not just for you to step up. You get the feeling that both of you need to stand on the dais.
That's what I'm urged to feel and say. Come on, man, we need to stand on this. I mean, woman, girl thing. Lady.
I want to inspect it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do lots of inspecting here.
Yeah, check this thing out.
Do the
and then
inspecting.
Step on it when you're done.
What am I rolling?
I guess that would be a Numenera roll.
Difficulty?
Just give me a roll.
If she fails, I step on it.
Yeah, if I roll a 20, it's gonna be like, yeah, you don't notice anything, dumbass. Stop asking.
It doesn't seem to be dangerous. It just
Yoink!
seems to be a little raised section with some words written on it.
Hey, on a side
Beam me up,
note,
Scotty.
I'm gonna roll something real fast. Is there a way that, like, the dice on my screen when I roll this are super dark? Do you have any idea how to make it brighter?
No, I don't use the 3D dice. I just let it roll in the chat.
Yeah, I like the 3D dice. It gives people like the ability to see. Enable background, enable advanced dice icons, drag and drop, blah blah blah. It's just so dark. Yeah, there's no setting apparently. But anyway,
So Rin steps on it. Nothing seems to happen.
well, I guess I'll step on it.
Okay. There's a little
Stand
bit
with
of
me.
a hum, and the lights blink at your feet, and I want both of you to give me a level 6 speed defense.
Oh, I have this. I'm trained in this. Fuck me. Wrong time to roll it. Wow, your dice is bright.
All right. Okay, so
How do you get bright dice? What the fuck, man?
I don't know. It just says when I roll it, it
Oh.
goes black and it says
Oh,
disable at the top.
Oh, it's because of the color by our name. Because your dice
Yes,
match the
that's right.
color. Okay, cool.
Okay, so what happens is those arms shoot out and grab each of you, lift you up into the air, and
Okay,
submerge you into the pool.
Nice. Now we're dead.
All right. So
This is fun, Allison.
you
I'm gonna kick your ass.
What? This is what
you
we
get
wanna
you get dunked. You get basically get baptized into this pool.
All right. While I'm
Clean
getting
up the shit
baptized, the cap on my canteen is open, and I collect some of the water or liquid.
I don't think you're going to need to, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. What happens is, and it's kind of cool, and it's viscous. It's not too much unlike what Ren already got coated in.
I was about to say, wait, does it clean the shit off of him? And now we're both coated in blue shit now. So what does blue and green make?
It's got a kind of a metallic
Mhm.
sheen to it, and it completely encases you. And after you get submerged, before you could run out of air or whatever, you get lifted out and put back onto the dais, and the liquid hardens into a form-fitting, complex set of metallic and ceramic armor, and you basically got Power Rangered into some weird alien armor. And it's got you completely covered from head to toe. There's no bit of your body that's being exposed, but you seem to be able to breathe, and you can hear. And
That literally came from my character.
you now both, and this supersedes any armor you already have.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that both of you get a mental nudge from that voice that you heard before, Allison. This is what you got. And the mental voice, I don't remember what settings I had before.
Don't. Yeah, just say it.
He says, "Now that you are dressed for the party, enter the vortex."
Oh.
And your wishes shall be fulfilled.
Holy shit! Hang on. We're fucking gladiators now.
We're like put into like the arena of death / party.
All right, so let me change my armor to 4.
So you both get some mental prodding from this being, and what you can figure out is that this is going to allow you to travel through the vortex to somewhere else.
Okay.
This armor is going to protect you from great heat and pressure.
Right.
Otherwise, you would be instantly incinerated trying to step through the portal.
All right, so where's the vortex now?
That's all the way back where Bracel's chambers was.
Now,
Okay.
do I still
know-
have use of my weapons?
Yes.
Well, if everything got covered in this armor, how do we have access to anything in our bags?
It's
Or on our
it's,
body.
It's a you don't understand exactly what it is, but for metagaming
intelligent.
purposes, it was a liquid compound of smart molecules. So it's basically nanobots that have interlinked and formed this skin-tight suit on you. So if you need to access anything, you can access it, but you and your belongings are protected from great heat and pressure.
Okay, I got you. Okay, well, let's head back to what's the thing?
I guess we better do as the thing he says, nah?
Not sure how the screaming connects into all of this, but I'm a little curious.
Okay, so if y'all want to head back, if you want, y'all can go ahead and rest for the night, because it's going to take you've been going for quite some time.
If this only lasts for 28 hours, maybe we need to just get moving. Because if we rest for the night, that's 8 hours or 10 hours off our rest, right?
True.
So
And
I don't
we
know
have
how long
18
is this
hours
trip.
left of armor.
Right, but we don't know how long we're going to be gone or through whatever we're doing. Let's just go.
So you and you should already be back
Yeah.
at the vortex. Okay, so you go into the room, and the angel is still there working away, doing his thing. He doesn't seem to pay any attention to you.
Now that we're covered in magic goo.
And he may come over and look at you, and then he just goes right back to doing his thing.
So now I can check out this thing?
Yeah, I think Allison had went over there before.
I thought
looked
that
at
was
it.
too hot.
No, it was the actual vortex. Whenever Allison approached the vortex, the robot there didn't like it, but Allison was able to go over there and look at the shrine. I think.
Yeah, we didn't find anything in particular there.
We found some more notes from a Bracelet, and actually some people from a Bracelet that described about stuff about the cult and about hearing the voices and all that.
Okay, so I approach it, and then the Angel of Steel doesn't do anything?
Nope. And
it's okay. So according to my notes in the past, the firewall has an improvised shrine, and what we discovered, it had a lot of child porn trinkets in it, and
God.
Oh yeah,
and some books from the past members, and I took the books.
I forgot Allison has a very weird way of looking at the world. So
I took the books. So we actually have the books on us, and they were basically just, if I remember correctly, Mythar said they were notes from other people.
Yeah.
That had
Before we
been
do
through.
anything, I gotta go 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. And we're approaching 9 o'clock anyway. How long do y'all want to play tonight?
Without breaking like any secrets or anything, or is the next step
Now,
something that's going to be quick or long or?
Probably not quick. This could be a good cliffhanger, good stopping point if y'all want to stop for the night. You're about to go into a whole new thing.
I'm totally fine with going on unless Petty wants to stop.
All right,
So
let's see what he says.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stop or no?
I can go all night.
Whoa, that's not what she said.
And it's a totally different thing than what I was implying.
You're so innocent. It's so funny.
I know what you was talking about. See, he didn't take care of this situation when we had the break earlier.
Why don't we ask the chat? Everybody in chat, should we continue or should we stop and come back next week? Same bat time, same bat channel.
And there's not many people watching me, so
I apparently have at least 10 people between Beam and Twitch.
and see, this is why I wasn't too keen on both of us streaming it.
Why?
Splitting the people.
I'll get back.
Especially when you don't have the when you don't have the Revelo. Okay, so we were discussing there, Eddie, whether or not this is a point to stop or if y'all want to keep going.
Oh, good point. It's already 7 o'clock. That's 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm okay with continuing, but as you know what, I'll leave it up to you. But he did say while you were gone that the next area isn't going to be quick.
If that's the case, then yeah, we should stop.
All right then.
Well, there you go. Chat has been denied.
We had quite a bit of stuff that we did.
It was a good session. So we can go through Renz. You can go through and look at your. You can level up now.
Yep.
That's right.
And you got
well, not
4
level
points.
up. You can advance your abilities.
So you can look at page 23 of the core book and figure out that list of things, what it is that you want to advance your character.
Page 23, huh?
I believe it's 23, right?
Character tiers and benefits.
All right, guys, watching my channel. We're gonna be done with this for now. Come back next Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll continue the journey. Just a reminder, you can interact with this session. Mythar on his channel has a bot that counts points, and you can do like an intrusion from a viewer perspective that could change what's going on the encounters themselves or the adventuring. So be sure to hit him up with a follow if you guys want to be part of that. And you don't have to, watch my channel. I won't be offended if you hang out in his channel. But that's a possibility of something to do as well. So hit him up.
I have a webcam up, so you can see me do weird hand gestures and facial expressions and face palm every time.
It's not a selling point, dude. Not a selling point.
Every time Squirrel does one of his weird sex offender things, I'm just gonna be face palming a lot. a lot of shaking of the head.
But anyway, so I'm probably gonna kill my stream now for a little bit, and I'll be back on shortly playing something else.
So exactly.
So thanks for hanging out with us, guys, and we'll be back next week and continue the journey. So take care and bye bye for now.
Yep, I'm
Adios, all.
gonna be doing the same thing. I may depend on what Squirrel's gonna play. Say if he's like doing the Division, I may restart my stream as well. But that's gonna do it for today for the Numenera. Hope you all enjoyed what you saw. Hope it intrigued you. Feel free to come back. I'm not sure if my beam is really working at all with this dual bot thing as far as the tracking of the points. So it may be better to be in the Twitch chat to get that. And yeah, we'll see you next week for the continuation and actually entering into the vortex and seeing what other misadventures these two fine adventurers can get into. Take care.
And also, just to interrupt, if anyone is thinking of maybe joining in as a character as well, be sure to be here maybe a little bit early next week, and we can deal with that then.
Yeah, we start at 6 p.m. streaming Central Standard Time. We usually get here about 5:30 or so, between 5 and 5:30 to catch up and make sure everything's going well technically. And so yeah, we do have opening spots. The more the merrier. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day and we hope to see you again soon. Well, I do at least. I hope Mytha does too.
Now, Mythar.